Yo, 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 what's good, YouTube? You already know, man. It's your boy LeBron, female rap elite, back with another video. I just came really quick to jump online because I'm really about to go and head to the commercial kitchen space so I can start working on my orders for my heavy shipment day tomorrow. So I hope all of y'all having an amazing happy new year. I hope all of y'all focused, blessed, as blessed as you can be and doing the best that you can. So please make sure that you come and thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, hit all notifications. Yo, what's so crazy? So I'll be, I think it's like a New Year's Eve thing where you go and you just listen to old shit. But I'm a female rap fan, so it's like I listen to a lot of my old archive stuff, like a lot of the stuff that I like the freestyles and stuff I was listening to. So I noticed this thing, right? Like it was just like I felt like the progression of rap just got better and better. And the reason why I was saying that is because I remember back like when Remy used to do her freestyles, it was more so like when Nicki did her freestyles, it was about the skill spitting over it too. But it was like when Nicki was doing freestyles, it was really owning the song like it was yours. Like I think like Remy had a situation like that too when she did the Annie Up remix and she killed it so good that they put her on the main song. So but it just reminded me like when I was listening to this beat, it was just like, damn, like years later. And this was a time like when Remy was killing mixtapes and it was like, I felt like she was coming at Kim and Foxy. She really was. And it was just like, she was just talking that shit and it was nothing that you could really do about it. So I miss those days of female rap where it was just like, I do feel like everybody, there's nothing wrong with being friends and being buddy buddy and shit like that. But I just feel like it's a lot of, I don't know. Do you think it's better that people can be buddy buddy and shit like that? Or do you feel like every sport needs some sort of like competition or whatever? Because to be honest with you, I remember, and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I remember when this freestyle came out. You got to take this. This is from a person who loves Foxy Brown. I respect Lil Kim, but when Remy would be talking her shit to me, if you are a real artist, this is why I always say when it comes to Nicki, I'm not gonna say there's no other girls in the game who have like who don't spit. But what I'm saying is like, um, I don't know. I just don't like on that level. You late for your own party, sir? I'm happy. Wait, I'm not late. What you talking about? I'm not late for the party. So listen, I just miss those days where it was just like they get on the track and they be talking shit. Like even on this little freestyle thing that I'm about to go into before I start my show, Remy was dissing Little Kim on this shit. Bitches running around looking like straight plastic. Remy mad thick, nice ass, big ass tits. Yeah, she was doing that. Talk to her like for real. So let me play this real quick while I finish rolling my blunt up, and then we're gonna proceed. So let's do it.
One. Yeah, Charlie Rock, LD, Terror Squad, nigga, what? And I'm here with that bitch, Remy Ma, first lady from the squad, you heard? Repping the set to the fullest. And I smacked that shit out of the first bitch. Oh, nigga, say my bitch ain't the hottest bitch on the street. She's the difference, nigga, the difference. What?
Wait, how did she start this off? Yo, this bitch could spit for hours. I want niggas to flip the script so we could see. Wait, what she say? Flip the switch so we could see who got the power. Niggas used to doubt her. Now they check the Yo, she went crazy on. Let's go.
Yo, this bitch could spit for hours. I'ma flip the switch so you bitches see you got the power. Once I got the powder, niggas used to doubt her. Now they check the curve to see what I jumped out of. Yeah, right, no matter what, my hair tight. Think my moves look sick, you should see it in the light. Sitting on my titties like, what the fuck when the jump? Got a Glock in the stick, pump in the trunk, and I bury only the slugs in the ass and the motherfucking running. Word to everything I love, I don't really be it, but I really will slap the shit out. Yo, and you a Doja, living in the next man's world, and I'm a soldier. I'm like, nigga, get your girl. If the bitch disrespect me, she getting smacked up. And that slide line niggas better back the fuck up. Listen up, I spit this for Christopher, Rios, and Wallace. Them bitches can't stop this crazy. Can't no nigga try to play me in an instant. Make it bone circle in an instant. Like, fuck who your man ho and fuck what you stand for. If you wasn't scared, the fuck your ass ran for, you pussy. And I knew it. Your hoes are so stupid. You so old news and I'm so exclusive. You told you respect me, now tell them I'm the nicest. Gotta charge a fee cause my 16s are priceless. You think you better, that's battle for your ice, bitch. Battle for your life, bitch. And no offense, but I can't stand a dyke, bitch. See, I really liked it. And I fucked your man and he told me that he liked it. How you like that bitch. Remy is that bitch. It hit once. Why you click clacking, keep chit chatting, thinking it can't happen? Body gon' sweep up on the shore, Manhattan, not a problem to rob them. Checks I cash them. Bitch is so funny, that's why I stay laughing. Keep letting them gas it, thinking you got it mastered. I'm not trying to take your spot, I'm trying to pass it. Bitches walk around looking like straight plastic. Remy mad thick, nice ass, big ass tits. Oh shit, flow sick. Bitches don't know shit. Supercalifragilistic, me out a whole bitch. Run that, fuck that. Catch me on the comeback. Money tight now. Lead a light right now. Bitches better pipe down before they get knocked down. If you wanna act up, you can get slapped up, clapped up, handcuffed up, tape wrapped up, thrown in the back of a motherfucking Mack truck.
Yeah, that was the good old days. Hold on. That was the good old days. And then what was this shit where Remy, where she was kind of like talking her shit to Foxy on this? What was this? What was it? The 357? I think Nicki did this beat too. Hold on a second. Hold on. Remy Ma. What was that freestyle where she did the mic check 1 2 1 2 in school? She was trying to diss Foxy on that though. That was kind of like when Remy was coming in the game. In school, I walked the hall with a sharp pencil. Now I'm drawing the pistol. Let a nigga do a bitch move, or let a bitch move. I'm shitting, wiping my ass with them like tissue. And really got on love him. See Remy, really got on love him. See really, same shit, different toilet like a plunger keeps a plunger. If a nigga got some weed and a nice piece of lumber, it could make some paper, then I might just fuck him. And if I stick him, then I stuck him like a chicken. Now I pluck him, gave him some scrambled eggs. Now we hawking, so I duck him. Niggas got bubble blow. What did she say? Niggas got blow pop bras. Think rent some sort of sucker. Put some money on that bitch and I bet you our lady lucker. Yeah, she was talking that shit. If it was some, wait. It's never nothing for me. The Timberland chucker dead in the middle of ground zero. I'm the female rep. What'd she say? Defend my niggas, devil murders like Robert Shapiro. Sit Malibu, pineapple, and puppet pot and pillow for Rillo. Tell me my flow ain't so crazy. Yo, she was so crazy back then. Hold on. What was that? What was that freestyle? Oh, it was the band. Hold on. Band. That's what it is. Let's do that. Yeah, she bodied that shit. I was like, damn.
Rev.
Let's
kill us on an old school beat.
Let's go.
Remy Ma.
Thank you, Lola. I got your order. Thank you. We about to proceed. Let's go.
You know me, right?
Yeah.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. In school, I roamed the hall with a sharp pencil. Now I'm drawing a pistol. Let a nigga do a bitch move, and let a bitch move. I'm shitting, wiping my ass with him like tissue. And really gotta flush him, cause really don't love him. Same shit, different toys like a plunger, beats a plunger. If a nigga got him and a nice piece of lumber, it could make some paper, then I might just fuck him. And if I stick him, then I suck him like a chicken. Now I pluck him, gave him some scrambled eggs. Now we poking, so I duck him. Niggas got bubbles, I'm like some sort of sucker. Put some money on that bitch and I bet you our lady lucker. Those are ucker and some ruckus. It's never nothing but simple land chucker. Dead in the middle of the ground zero. I'm like a superhero. Doja, Pesci, Al Pacino, modern day Alpha Venero. Defend my niggas that do murders like Robert Shapiro. Sit back, look, and put by the pillow for real. Tell me my flow ain't so crazy. Since I at your crib, not where you live. Go baby, you're your baby. And lately I've been thinking I'm so brittle. I can see the shit to me. Shit is like dicks. I'm quick to tell them beat a bitch. You hang around boxes, but you're no tough cookie. You only get hard when you're around pussies. I do chick squeezy. But you usually know my MO. Why you run around like please listen to my demo. I'm in the new MB bitch and I'm bugging at the window with the tent limo black, cause I'm blowing down that endo. You may stop around them other bros, but you don't want it with Remo. Till you post it down on some pony shit like my nigga Eno. I ain't saying that you garbage, better spark where you started. You can never, ever. I flow retarded, and you see me, and I banned from CV. I still wouldn't fucking records on Netflix and CDs, FM, XM, satellite, and DVD. I'm remarkable. It don't matter who I'm talking to. They all flow mediocre, and their faces ain't marketable. Look, man, you need more
horses, some shades, some shiny links. For me to think you could rhyme and you could really could spit. Next to me, yo, y'all hear this, bitch? I wish I was Foxy right now. I don't want to hear this shit. You need to fuck back. I know you've been sneaking around back. You and your weave is loose. I can see your track. You ain't fire, bitch. You ain't popping. You a burning. Ma, you hot garbage. You a bum, bitch. You hear the trumpets? It's the queen of NYE. Remy Ma, and I ain't nothing to fuck with. That's the vibes. That's the vintage shit. Hold on a second. Let's do that rare freestyle. Let's do that one time, because listen, hold on. Let's see. So I hope all of y'all doing good. We about to move on with the commentary, but I do got to start the show and just get myself a little pumped. So let's do it.
Body the Basti. Come on.
Yo, what y'all thought this was gonna be some party shit? You know that Remy Martin always with the hardest shit, the darkest shit. I spit from my esophagus. My ice grill can tell you that I'm always starting shit. You better chill before I come and beg your pardon, bitch. I got a pit and I've been starving there. It's never threats, just promises. My army is nothing but fam, motherfucker terror squadians. And y'all broke hoes better go catch our train. Cause my niggas don't want you unless you giving them brain. Ain't shit changed, we just switch lanes. And if the facts find out, we just switch names. I know y'all hating ass bitches don't feel the same, but y'all punk motherfuckers don't really bang. I'm like Pop, all these chicks gon' respect my name, or I'ma go get the gun and the army grenades. I'll be that thug bitch, fuck a razor, bust a slug bitch. Niggas love friend, catch me in the club or some other shit. Quit the flip, nigga, go get your baby mother shit. If the drizzy is blizzy, believe Remy puffin' it. Everything I spit is hot, the squad love and the drop. I love drug money, so fuck the cops. I stay with the red eye, fuck the FBI. I keep the haze so you can always catch me high. I done burnt more niggas than a nasty bitch. Shit I spit as if I had a dick. My church is a studio and my Bible's a source. And I done clapped so many bitches, niggas call me applause. Fuck you, I tell your mother that her daughter's a fraud. Everything about me is gangster. Swear to the Lord, my grill gangster, my kid gangster. No gun, no knife, no nothing. Remy still gangster. It's drastic. Hitting them with all type of tactics. I clap shit. Reminisce the blow or flow back with you laughing. Bitch, I break you down like a fraction. Leave your mind boggle, had you wondering what happened. You shook, son. No one in your crew ever took one, cause all y'all respect from BX to Brookline. I do you. Bitch, you ain't know I be in QU. I kick shit like Kung Fu and I jam like gun do. Got one I want to like water. I run through. Psycho, make you want to change your whole mic for forfeit. Giving bitches lyrical abortion, precaution, my first shit. Just a little portion, I play back for more shit. Play back some raw shit, you can't rock, so I'ma take your spot, make you forfeit. Precaution, this here is dangerous. Only criminals and murderers can hang with us. Just gully niggas and gangsters get love from me. Just thugs and drug dealers get the fuck with me.
No, that shit is crazy. Different times. Hold on, let me drop this intro. Give me a second.
How many times I got to let y'all bitches know I'm why so many bitches wanna take my flow? I'm too hot, too dope, flow like that pink Chris and mimosa. Who the fuck doper? Niggas wanna run up in my spots and
I don't care what nobody say. Like, I remember back when Nicki came up to upstate New York and she was in the club and she was kind of going over her lyrics and she was like, I'll pop you and I'll pop your little sister. And she was like, if a bitch told me that, I would be mad. Like, yo, I'm telling you, back then, for a person who used to like love Foxy, like, if you want from, when she was in her lyrics and she was like, fuck you, I tell your mother that her daughter's a fraud. Everything about me is gangster, swear to the Lord. I couldn't deny it. My grill gangster, my gear gangster, no gun, no knife, no nothing. Remy still gangster. It's drastic. Hitting them with all type of tactics. I clap shit. Reminisce could blow her flow back with you laughing. Bitch, I break you down like a fraction. She was coming. I was like, oh shit. But I like it though. I love competition. And then when Remy started doing that, Foxy started beefing up the mixtape game. Like she started dropping the freestyles more and more. But I will say this, right? I feel like when it came to the spit and shit, Foxy was more luxury. She had more of a luxury type of flow, but Remy was that bitch that was from I felt like she was more hooded. Like Foxy is from Park Slope. She's from like, she ain't from like, the suburbs per se, but she's from she had a good rearing. Like Remy is from the streets. Like, bitch, I break you down like a fraction. Leave your mom boggle, have you wondering what happened. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Different times, different times, different times. So listen, let's move on. We here to talk about Cardi B. You know, she doing some same strippers antics, swinging around poles, and I'm like the gal. I'm like, you know what? I think what it is, either somebody is telling her to do that, or she just feels like that's what people know her the most for. So it's like, Cardi, like you don't got nothing better to do. Yes, Laurent Fire, you have a very good flow. Thank you. That wasn't my raps though. Gritty. I don't know why. I don't know why girls is this. Listen, when Remy came in the game, she might say she didn't, but she was stepping on toes. It was like when she came in, she said she thought everybody. That's why I tell people like, yeah, Nicki and Remy not cool, but Remy started the era of female rappers who started to boast that they was writing their rhymes for real. Like I love Foxy. I know that she wrote a lot of her rhymes, but she did get some help from Jay-Z, but she was also signed at 14, 15 years old, so her trek was just different. So you know what I'm saying. But Remy, it's like everything from her is like just I love it. I know that sometimes like I'd be like, damn, she wouldn't be able to do it on the mainstream level, but that's okay. Maybe she don't have to be on the mainstream level. I feel like as long as she's able to make her hip hop records and she could strike here and there, like you know what I'm saying, do it up. Shit, that's how I feel. But exactly, she is no life. Park Slope equal money. Exactly. So, and that's why Foxy, she used to always say in her interview, she was like, I might not be from the hood, but I have the heart of a lion. But for a person that's really in it, like that was the different, like in the difference in the profile that I personally got from like a Foxy Brown to a Remy Ma. I like both of them, but it was just like, it was something about Remy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be honest, even to the Nicki Minaj, it was something just a little bit more relatable. It just was because, you know, and I don't necessarily think it's the social media aspect of it either. I think it's just something more. It was something more related. Like female rappers back then, you got to think about. It was like Kim and Foxy. It was like they were so hard to reach. It was just like you couldn't really, you didn't see normal interactions and stuff like that either. So it was like Remy. I was feeling her because even though she would be talking shit about Foxy, she was just like, "Fuck that, y'all motherfuckers want us to say no comment. We from the hood. Like we ain't gonna be doing all that no comment shit. Fuck that." Like I was like, "Oh, okay." She just have a different vibe, and I love both of them. And I got to the point like when I was younger, I felt like in the 90s, early 2000, that was the era where it was like people made you feel like you had to pick one of them, Foxy or Kim, Foxy or Kim. But I broke out of that shit early on because I'm like, I'm gonna enjoy the music that I want to. Like I listen. The only person who really turned me off, and I feel so bad about it, is Azealia Banks. She turned me off so much that I don't even really play her music. Like I don't play it at all. My niece, she a few weeks ago, she was just like, "Oh, I still be listening to Azealia Banks because you put me on to her." I played it for maybe like a day or two, and it just I didn't even feel right playing it. Like it's a vibe, but it's just like sometimes I believe that the personality can become bigger than the music, depending on which artist it is. It can. You're originally from Bed-Stuy. Oh, okay, Lola. I thought you was a Bronx girl. So listen, shout out to Lola. Please make sure that you check out. Today is the last day, and you know, before I wasn't doing this, but now I completely switch the model to my business. So yes, I can promote it. Please make sure you check out my website, cookieconfidant.com. You can check that out. We having a 15% off sale, and we also have some newly updated shipping costs. So, you know, I feel like sometimes like you got to be careful depending on what type of business you have, because when I had like when they automate these like shipping costs and stuff from like FedEx and UPS, like I'll tell you this on the back end from a business perspective, I get what they're doing because in a sense of it, they want you to make more money as a business, right? So in a sense of it, they increase the prices, but to me that's not right. Like why would you charge somebody, like for an example, right? For a 2-day delivery for a 2-day FedEx. Depending on where you are, I could get your package to you for $28 for between $22 and $28, right? I could get it to you. But if you were to check out on my site, it would come up to like $60 or $70. Why would you do that to somebody? That's literally pushing business away. Like that's pushing business away. So no, I had to just do some. I got some really good information from one of my content creators that I love, Tanya TKO. I love her to death. And like we have like for the past 2 years, we've been having like these end of the year calls, and it's not even been like planned, but she always reaches out to me on she always reaches out to me on like the last day of the year, and she just thanks me for being like a subscriber and somebody who's been following her for so long. It's a really amazing conversation. And then she told me, right, so with my business, make sure you check the website out. But she told me, she was just like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. She told me when she was checking out, she was like, your prices are too low. And she was like, if I sent this as a gift to somebody and you sent a invoice, she got my, you know, she had a chance to try it through one of her friends or family members who she ordered from. But she was like, your product is really good. She was just like, I'm gonna be honest with you. She said, I felt like you're undercharging. And she said, if I was sending a gift to somebody, I feel like the prices are way too low. So we had an in-depth conversation just about little things and tricks that she gave me that I can do, like just as far as like the presentation of my business. So I really appreciate her. And you know, you got to find those friendships or those relationships with people who you pour into them, they pour back into you, and it's just appreciated. Like, this is a business I started running in 2017. I never thought that it would be there. Like, I never thought that I would be here doing this. And this year, like, I'm about to just up the ante just more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have goals and shit that I'm trying to reach, and I just need to do what's best for me. So I'm about to also, just while you on here, just in case anybody visits the site, if you see this right here, I'm about to compile all of this into one. If you see World's Best Cookie Delivery Houston, that's one portion. And then I have another side of the website for shipping. So being that I'm not doing deliveries no more, like, it's just better for me to ship cookies out. And even if it's in Houston, if you live in the Houston area, you'll get it within one day. We do have a pickup option too, but you'll get it within one day. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to be wasting time or, you know, paying somebody like, you know, money to deliver cookies all across town when we could just ship them to you for just one day. It's a one day shipping cost. So it's like, it don't make sense. If you live in Texas or Louisiana or any of the neighboring states, you get your product within like a day. But you have to, this is another thing. And I want to say this because this is the reason why I didn't promote my business on here. I want to say this and I want to be clear as possible. When you check out on my website, please make sure that you read everything, even if you don't feel like it's pertinent to you, because what it's going to tell you is that you're going to receive the tracking for your order within 4 business days. I want you to, in your mind, think, what are business days? Now, even though ground delivery does move on the weekend, I won't really say that, but we do ship on the weekend too, but I don't really promote that. I want to keep it to Monday through Friday. So if you place an order on Monday, you should have tracking by Friday. If you or sooner. If you have, if whatever it is 4 days. So please don't message me. Don't leave messages on my site, on my YouTube page. Don't ask me nothing about that. This is a business. I have a legit email address, ada.com. I have my Instagram page. Don't leave comments on my YouTube page asking me for the status of like any order. And please read the detail. It's 4 business days from that day. So I had a person yesterday, look. And I want to tell you this too, so you don't end up chasing people who really don't want to support your business, right? I had a person who placed the order on the 27th, right? They live in Michigan, and I appreciate them. I sent them a heartfelt letter. I told them I apologize if it was any misunderstanding, but I made it very clear. It's 4 days to ship out. You paid for something on the 27th. It's the 29th. I don't know if you're thinking this is right around the corner or if your order is the only one, but the reason why it's 1 to 4 days is because volume. Like, you understand? I get orders through my website. I get orders through like PayPal. I get orders from different ways. So it's just like, this is why I didn't do this before. And this is why I had bad customer service before. I didn't set a turnaround time. It was just like, okay, order today. And then tomorrow you're like, where's my order at? No, please make sure that you read the fine print. It's a 4 business day turnaround. So if you place an order on a Thursday, don't expect your order to be unless the volume is really low. Your order will ship out the next day. But you have to give yourself that grace. And if anybody is doing business, give yourself that grace time. Set expectations for turnaround time for people when you have a business so that they're not panicking. So this person, he started like panicking and it's just like, this is a $50 order. I just canceled it. Just go on. Like, and I was telling my friend Tanya yesterday, I was just like, I got that from you. She's canceled $600 orders before, still sold out. still did good. You manifest and you put out there that you're going to be successful, and as long as you're doing the actions to make sure that that happens, it's going to happen. But my thing is, it's just like this person, they wanted to rift over the weekend, and it's like I did a mass email to my whole mailing list telling them that about the holiday shipping. If you want to do that, homie, I'm telling you, by the time I canceled that $50 order, I probably had 7, 8 orders that came in after that. Don't stress. Don't stress. But also, I'm not going to tell you that if you just start a business, you might get those 7, 8. You got to realize I've been doing this since 2017. So I have a reputation like with the people who know me and that share my information. Then I also like, do promotions and stuff like that. So yeah, make sure you check out my website, cookieconfidant.com, 15% off sale through midnight. So, check that out. Next year, what I want to focus on is that, like, if you see my page, this is why I love her. I love Tanya so much because she didn't even make me realize it. She was just like, if I'm a person that I like to send gifts and stuff, she was just like, you have amazing cookies, but it doesn't really look like gift friendly. And so that was another thing. It's so many different ways that you can grow in a business where I could have thought like this was it. Like, no, I could be potentially leaving more money on the table, especially like I haven't even added branded, like, fully branded boxes and stuff like that. So it's like, what do you want for your business and what's your trajectory or how do you want to treat it? Do you just have to think about that. And I'm not trying to be funny. For the people who recently ordered and when you receive your orders, you will see that this is not nothing for play. Like we use premium ingredients. I use real vanilla, real butter, premium sugar. Like I don't go to Walmart, get great value. No, we don't do that. And the people and this is why I'm able to retain and make money off of this business because how I treat it. Because I still have that small business mind frame. And I know like once you grow to so big, things may change, but I might want certain things to the price might just have to increase, but the processes, they have to remain the same. Each and every day that you receive a notification from me that shows that your order was shipped, that was the day that your order was baked. It's just certain things. And I see companies that are bigger than mine that even rep that, but I don't know if they freeze their dough. We don't freeze dough. Whenever the dough is made, the cookies is baked, and then the cookies is chilled, and they cool, and then they package, and then they boxed and shipped. It's like we don't have anything frozen, so this is like really gourmet. So my friend, she told me, she was just like, you doing all of this, like this is gourmet like stuff you're doing. So she was just like, your prices are not high enough. So we'll be doing some working on the website, but please make sure that you support cookieconfidant.com. I know a lot of people, it's so crazy, right? I be having tunnel vision like a motherfucker, like, and just being laser focused. I be seeing people leave comments here and there. It's like people don't even know your life. They don't even know your life. I seen somebody wrote before. They was just like your failed. They was just like their failed cookie business or whatever. You don't even know what I'm doing. I'm working a whole full-time job and still working my business on the side. Multiple streams of income. Don't worry about me. If you want to support me, then support. But when you make comments about people when you're not even doing nothing yourself, that's terrible. That's terrible. Because trust me, I ain't never worried. And if I was, then I would be, if I was stressed or pressed for money, you would see me performing and doing all types of shit on this YouTube shit. You would see me doing that. No, I'm very comfortable. I don't have any kids. My bills are paid all the time. I always have bank full, tank full, money for my business and money to do whatever I want to do. And I just feel like more people like just want the best for your life and try to do things that's going to be the best for that are going to work in your favor. I hate someone with no income shaming with exactly like you wish it was failed. It might not be on no damn Tiff treats level, or it might not be on no insomnia cookies level, baby, but it's mine, and I'm on order almost. I'm going towards 3,000 orders, sweetheart. What are you talking about? Who are you talking to? Like, you're not talking to no dummy. I was running a whole store when I was in 6th grade. Like, entrepreneurship is in my roots. Like, I was running a whole store in 6th grade from 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, up to 10th grade, running a store. Like, it was even a point where my dad abandoned the store because he was out doing his own thing, and I was still able to pay the rent and manage and still keep that shit flowing until he closed it. But it's just the fact where it's like your mind frame is everything. And each and every day, a person is opening up a new business. You never know what your niche is. You might be a good baker. What are you sitting on? Why are you going to wait? you know, until you could be like, I should have did that. I should have did this. I should have did. No, we ain't doing. No, nope, we ain't doing that. We can't. My mind frame is already 20 years from now. I swear to God to you, my mind frame is already 20 years to now. What does that look like? And what do I want it to look like for me? I want it to look good, and I want it to be easy and carefree. And I want a life, the life that I imagine that I want to live. That's the type of life that I want to, that's the type of life that I want, you know? So, honey, I'm single without kids, and man, and you can't pay your bills. What do you do? What are you doing? Prosthetic vagina said that, honey, I'm single without kids and a man, and I can't pay my bills. Well, something is not right then. You gotta get up and do it. Yeah. Each and every day. You gotta make sure that you promoting, or you're doing things that are putting you in front of more people, whatever you gotta do. People project misery so much. Exactly. And people think you need them. You know what I thought about if Foxy dated Jay-Z instead of B? I'm pretty sure something like that. I'm pretty sure they mixed it up. You know, every time I make a comment about Foxy Brown, this is one Foxy fan. It's like he be laying in the trenches on my page. So once I say something about Foxy Brown, and then the other day I changed my title because I wanted to fit more in it, then he came under my video like, oh, I seen you edited your title. I said, I didn't edit it for the reason you think I did. What the fuck? People be crazy. I wanted to put more in my title. He was like, I see you edited your title. Yeah. Y'all the same reason why this girl subbed me and tried to act like I didn't exist in that gift. Y'all the reason why. I'm telling you, they be reporting, but I'm not that type of, I'm telling you, it's better. I think it's amazing when you're able to meet a artist that you love and stuff like that, right? But I really love female rap, and I can support you without meeting you or without having a relationship or whatever, right? That really doesn't matter to me. So I think that kind of, for fans who live in that inbox, they be like, how could you say this? Or how could you feel this type of way? Or how could you say whatever? But it's just like, I could say other stuff and I don't. It's like, that's very surface level to how I really truly feel about shit that happened. That's surface level. You know what I'm saying? And we all have an experience. And I came to terms with saying that if I said this, somebody probably would share it. And I'm okay with never having an inbox conversation with her again. I don't, to me, because to me personally, I'm okay with that. And I think people don't like that about me either, is that I can be kind of done with something. It doesn't mean that I don't care for you or anything like that. But sometimes it's better to not speak to people, to certain people. It's better to not, because I can't be involved in the games and shit like that. Ah, man. So don't forget to hit that like. Yes, please make sure that you like this video. Happy New Year's to all of y'all. I know that I'm rambling, but I'm stalling. I'm in New York City. I've ordered from him. He ships across the U.S. I didn't even know that you ordered from me before, Lola. I seen your order came in. So that's what I'm about to do when I get off of here. We about to go and work on the orders, and then tomorrow we're gonna do a drop. So I think your order tomorrow is Monday. So Lola, your order should be either shipping tomorrow or Tuesday for sure. For sure. So okay, we're good. I have to check to see if oh yeah. All right. So yeah, Cardi B, same stripper. Let me go to my Twitter and pre this real quick. Let me go down. Let's see. That's true. Tough love. You like me in Aquarius. Me too. That's how I am. Well, I was going to say they probably report back to Foxy. You know they do. I mean, you know. Where the hell? Cardi B stripper. I'm going to put that. I'm just going to put her name because I'm pretty sure that's something that happened recently. So I'm pretty sure the video is going to be right here. So thank you. I appreciate that. Foxy Brown Hotspot is her best song. You think so? Hotspot is not her best song. Thank you, Miss Dramatica. Yes, please make sure that you check out the site, cookieconfidant.com. Listen, I'm one of those people. I don't care about like, super chats or a cash app. But yeah, if you want to support my business, that would be more to me than anything. I like to test people that make money sitting on. I like to test people I make that money sitting on my ass. Also, if you want to go to school, Columbia College is good. Is that like is that an online school or something like that? Only thing I get nervous about with different schools that are online is that hold on a second. RDB poll. Different schools that you can go to and you'll end up you go to based on how they're accredited is I feel is based on how like the employer would the employer is going to value. Because I'll be honest with you, if you think that, for example, if a person, let me tell you this, if you apply for a job, right now, that's not to say that you won't get a job, but this is my mind frame. Say you are applying for a management position and the manager has somebody from TSU, Texas Southern University, and then you have somebody who, and this is not to diss because I don't want you to feel any type of way because people go to school online. I'm just you. If you haven't even thought about this, I almost feel like what I'm saying is not wrong because you need to think about this. You need to think about the risk, right? If you are not going to a accredited university, it's going to be harder for you to get and to compete because I'm telling you, that's not to say that you're not going to get a job though, because you have those one-off situations. Say you got like some business management degree and you've been working somewhere for a while and they suddenly need a manager, and then you have your degree that you got online at DeVry. Then they might pull you in depending on how much you know, and then it might just be easier for them to do that. But what I'm going to tell you is that if you are competing against someone, it don't even have to be an Ivy League school. I just feel like sometimes, and this, you might not feel this is true, but I feel like if they had somebody from DeVry University from online or University of Phoenix or whatever, then you had a person from Texas Southern University, I think that they're going to take the Texas Southern. I think that they would. And is that discrimination, you think, or what would you call that? But I definitely think they're going to do that. I used to have these conversations with people all the time. Give me a second. I used to have these conversations with people all the time because I remember I worked at this one job, right? And they offered, that was one of the things that they offered, the free university. Let me see, Cardi B, New Year's, because I'm talking and typing too. Hold on. New Year's. So yeah, they offer a free education, right? But this is how LeBron Minds works. I don't want to do all of these. I don't want to do this full fucking program. And then when I try to go use some shit, like yo, because I'm telling you right now, the girl that worked at that job, she told me she did she even had to pay money. And she said at the end of it, she could not get because she did like some sort of HR. She got some degree in like, business, what I guess that's, focusing on HR, human resources. Yo, that woman's still working at a call center to this day off of that degree that she got from that online school. So just be careful. Like, I think what works when you get that degree from an online school, I think what works is when you have the experience to back it up. But if you just getting out of college and you just like, okay, I have like a generalist HR, and then you just think that you're going to get a job immediately, nah, you might need to get a basic job in HR and then let them know that you got that degree from DeVry online. And then, they might take the extra time to train you. And then if there is a position that comes up, you'll get it. What happens is that once you get that position, now you got to rock that motherfucker because you can prove that, look, I was a project manager or I did XYZ. Yeah, I graduated from this, but I have success and I know these programs. I know this, I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's very important. So yeah, just be careful what schools that you enroll into. And I don't think people talk about that enough. That's true. Companies hire you based on experience. Yeah. I know I got experience too. Right. And it's like coupled with the experience, it makes it better. But if you just thinking that, okay, I'm going to do medical, well, you could probably, certain jobs I think is easier. Like I think like one of my friends, he was going to school online for medical coding or, something like that. That's different. Those jobs are always hiring. And that's different. But I'm talking about if you're going to get something a little bit more critical, like I think a business management degree, I feel like that needs to be from an accredited school. That's important because I feel like you're going to want that management role you ain't gonna want to like. I mean, you got to start somewhere. You're not gonna want to do that management role and then have to. Because what I feel like what would happen is, say you went to DeVry, right? That's not shitting on any online school. I just want to make sure that I say that. That's not shitting on it. But I feel like, say you go to DeVry and you like, okay, I want to be a manager and I want to do like work in management, right? I feel like you might have to start off at like a fast food place and just build it up from there. Because yeah, I do feel like the employers give preferential treatment to certain universities, especially accredited colleges. Because I remember, like, I felt like upstate New York was really racist. Like, I don't have a degree, but I remember where I was working at, I applied for a job and I did get it, and they wanted you to have a degree. But the white woman, she just gave me such a hard time. She ended up being sweet, but she still had her little micromanagement ways. But she just gave me such a hard time. I remember when I interviewed the second time, she was just like, "We just want to make sure that you can do the job." Like, yeah, she was hard. Like, I worked there for 8 years before I moved to Houston. And when I tell you, at that job, they ain't play that shit. I think I made like one error for working there for 8 years. And the one error I made, it was communicated like, yeah, we can't do this again. If anybody has ever worked with healthcare, like you already know how it is. It depends. And then we had like high profile accounts too. So it was like you had to be kind of like perfect, but shit. You had to double and triple check. You had to double, triple check everything. So yeah, let's move on. I was trying to find this Cardi B shit. Let me see if she liked the video. Damn. Please make sure that you thumbs up the video. Happy New Year's to everybody. Shout out to everybody who's off tomorrow. I know, like, when I used to work like in healthcare, I noticed that holiday shit don't matter to people who work in jobs where things don't close. I never want to work in a place where things that don't close, because on the holidays you will be stressed out. Nah, I don't want to be stressed out. Give me a second. I'm trying to look up my Twitter. Or maybe it was on the Instagram. Let me go to Instagram on my phone so I can be dragging out everywhere. Give me a second. All right, let's see. Who the hell posted that video of Cardi B? I should have documented that shit before I came on. I played myself. Give me a second. Let me go to Twitter on my phone. For real, whatever happened to Lola Milan Community College is much better because it's mostly free. Yeah. Community college, depending on what your income is. Cardi B stripper. Where the hell did that video go? I know these niggas didn't delete that shit already. Cardi B New Year's party. Have you put Cardi B New Year's? New Year. Hold on. All right, thank you. How was your experience in healthcare? I'm trying to volunteer in a hospital. I never worked at a hospital. I worked at a nursing home, and I also worked for like health insurance. I was like managing plans for like IBM and GE. Like, so yeah, I remember I made one error there, and it was like something small, but it was big. It costed them like $800, because in that type of world, if you tell somebody something over the phone that something is covered and it wasn't, like, I remember what it was exactly too. This person called in and they wanted to know if they had coverage for foot orthotics. You know, when people have issues with their feet, they need certain foot orthotics. So the policy covered orthotics, but it didn't have a writer that would cover foot orthotics. So I ended up telling him yes. It was called, the claim came in for $800 and that shit denied. The lady appealed it and she used my date of call and she said that I told her that it was covered. So I had to, so from then on, I never made any benefit quoting mistake because they didn't play that shit. These were like when you work for like IBM and like say you work for IBM and you call in somewhere and they like don't handle it right or whatever. IBM has clauses in their contracts where you can be fined, the employer will be fined, like they have so many different clauses in their contracts for like the healthcare companies that administer their benefits. So yeah, we had to be perfect. Like when I tell you we had like a team lead that would just work on stuff like that. Like if you had a question, you was not to end that phone call. You better say that you're gonna call them back. You better do something like that because if you say some in stone shit that ain't right, IBM ain't play that shit. And it's like, now that I noticed this though, right? My mom, she was kind of like that way too, because she worked at GE and she hated it. And it's like, I can tell this is the word that they hated. They don't like incompetence. That's what it is. And I remember my mom, where I worked at, we was a private company. She said, "Hey, I called your job today," but she said, "I spoke to this girl. She really didn't know what she was talking about. So yeah, I'm not going to go with them." I was like, damn. So that is really true. People are like that based on how you sound and your confidence and everything. And it was so funny because I heard the girl when she was speaking to my mom. Like I remember the phone call and everything because she wasn't clear. And I like to be like, I like to give everything. I'm so happy that I don't do that no more. Yo, them calls used to be so stressful. But anyway. Oh, matter of fact, I liked it. Let me go here. I be trying to like, I always try to figure out like where can I find a post that I've seen prior. Oh yeah, and then Young Miami asked. Let me bring this up while I'm searching for this in the background. Can I tell you something? And I said this on this channel before. Young Miami, and for the people, if you feel as though that she's winning and you're a part of this chat, if you feel that Young Miami is winning, I don't know. Why do you feel like she's winning? She fucking with a nigga who was 28 years old, almost 30 when she was born. We could round it up. He's 30 years old when she was born. Young Miami is old enough to be his daughter. Why do y'all think that shit is a flex in this community? Y'all think that it is because it's like she's old enough to consent and you feel like it's right. That shit is not right. It's really inappropriate. She's really stupid. This nigga just had a baby. That just shows right there, especially if he's not even with the baby's mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who knows if that shit is even real, y'all? Real talk. I'm gonna be honest with you. The flip side of this whole Young Miami and Diddy shit, I don't think that they really are together because this shit is messy as hell. Hold on. Rolling Stone ranks the greatest singers of all time: Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, Sam Cooke, Billie Holiday, Mariah Carey over Beyonce. Yeah, okay. Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder, Beyonce, Otis Redding, and then Al Green. Lots of facts in this top 10. So Rolling Stone, please. That's how I feel. I don't think. Do y'all think Mimi's voice? Mariah Carey in her prime, you think she over Beyonce? I don't know. I don't feel like personally Mariah Carey could fuck with Beyonce, especially when Beyonce do that Crazy in Love live. When she hit that part, when she be like that, oh, she kill that shit. I'm sorry. Mariah Carey is good, but I just feel like I like Beyonce more. I do. I like all that we belong together. I like all of that shit. I like Mariah Carey. I came to an honey. I was real proud of her during that era because I felt like she was an older artist there, and then she kept coming back with it's like that, young. Like I was like, yeah, I was really proud of Mariah Carey during that whole MC3. Was that era? Yeah, but I like that song she had too. Jermaine Dupri, what was the name of that song? She made magic with Jermaine Dupri. I stay in love with you. Mm-hmm. I like that song. I like a lot of Mariah Carey songs, but I just don't like her more than Beyonce. Her tone, everything is amazing. She has a beautiful voice, but I feel like Beyonce got more songs that I like. So he should have been on here, but I like them both. B is better performer. Mariah Carey, has she ever had a full U.S. tour? I don't ever remember Mariah Carey being that interested enough. And I used to say that back then. Like, I don't ever remember her going on a full stadium or arena tour as much as people loved her. She was overseas. Like, of course, Mariah Carey got shows. We know she got shows to her name. But I don't ever remember her. Like, if you can remember, I want to tell you something. And something that is a fact, something that you constantly see, something that you know, it will always happen probably until this artist, probably until she gets tired. But Janet Jackson has always toured. You got to give it up for that bitch. She has always toured. Janet gonna go see those fucking fans. Janet gonna sell out too. Janet gonna draw the crowd because she coming to see. She's coming. You have to realize it's like people love her. She's a Jackson. They want to see her. She gonna put like, yeah. I'm so happy I went to go see Janet with my homie. Rest in peace. But yeah, that was the first time I seen her. Did I see Janet 2 times? I know I seen Brandy in the Woodlands too. I seen Brandy, Jill Scott. Yeah. I love people who love concerts, I love concerts. It's in her blood. I love Janet so much. Oh my God. Yeah. My friend loved Janet too. Met her in Vegas. You talk about Janet has fans. I'm talking about my friend. He would fly to different cities in the United States to see Janet, and it was other fans who did the same thing. And guess what? He said that he didn't make it to the point where Janet looked out, but certain fans got favor. Like Janet fucked with them just like how Nicki fuck with her fans. She do that. If you think about it, Nicki gives so much back to her fans, whether it's like the student, like, helping the students out, helping people out. I remember it was a girl that was on TikTok who needed help with childcare. We never heard from her again, but Nikki took care of her. Like, I don't think it's nothing for her to do like nice things for people. But I appreciate that about Janet Jackson because he will always say, like, yeah, it'd be certain people, like as soon as you get to the show, you could tell that they got their passes. And Janet always, she knew them by name. You could tell when she was on stage, like how she would interact. So she does a lot of personal stuff for her fans too. Beyonce does that too, though. I feel like she gives back. Like she does a lot for like the special needs kids, or especially like the meet and greets and stuff. I feel like she focuses on stuff like that, and that's dope. I think it is. Oh, yes, bless Nikki's heart. She be showing so much love. Yeah, so I don't know. I think this is a good list though, Aretha Franklin, but I would definitely put Beyonce over Mariah Carey. Especially for that baby boy. Oh, 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 oh. Mariah ain't fucking with that. What was so crazy though? When Ariana Grande came out, I really thought that was Mariah Carey. How many of y'all thought that was Mariah Carey when she had that and I like it, I like it. She sounded just like Mariah Carey. I was in New York then. Yeah, Ariana Grande sounded just like Mariah Carey on that song. That was really weird. And was there ever some weird energy between them? She sounded just like Mariah. Mm-mm. But I tell you, I love that Mariah Carey. I stay in love with you, crying in the cycle. I can't make a break up, can't stay this madness. I really want to know so hard to keep our love alive. That's you and you never will. Really need you to give me that unconditional love I need to feel. It's so mistaken. Inside and know it's over. You're really gone. You're killing me. It's killing me, cause it ain't nothing that I can do. Baby, I stay in love with you. Yeah, that shit is that goes hard. That's one of my favorite songs by Mariah Carey, but it still ain't fucking with no. Oh, oh, my baby. Oh, eh, oh. It ain't fucking with that. Like, yeah. Wait, I didn't even fucking with shoulder swinging side to side, slap it in the air. Shoulder swing side to side, slap it in the air. Yeah, you ain't fucking with it. So my friend just was singing background with Mariah for Christmas show recently. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. I stay in love with you. Yeah. Do you ever see her cover of Emotions? Um, I probably do, but I'm probably not that. I'm not really a. I'm not. I don't want to use the word obsessed, but you probably talking about something that I did hear and I just don't know it because I don't really be on. I like Mariah. She was in the '90s. She was like the pop star. She was, and yeah, I think she served her purpose and she had a really good run up to the MC. I even like the album that she had. What's that song she had? She had an album that had a song called Migrate. I really like that song. She had a song called I'm That Chick You Like. That was that album where I'm singing that song, I Stay in Love with You. She had a few songs on there that was pretty good. Mariah did not like those comparisons at all. Yo, my friend was playing Blow for New Year's. I hated that shit. I don't like, and this is where I think people get me fucked up as a Beyonce fan. I love Beyonce. I'm more of a No Angel Beyonce fan. A jealous, Pretty Hurts. Like I like the songs, the 7-Eleven, the Standing on the Sun, even the Grown Woman, like the songs, End of Time. Like I like those songs, but I don't want to sit through Blow. I don't want to hear let me put this like I like the song, don't get it fucked up. Have you ever experienced this feeling? You like the song, like it's not bad, but you don't really want it. Like I don't really want Sir by Nicki Minaj, but if somebody played it and I was there, I'm never gonna click on that song. I swear to you. You would be a liar to say that you love every single, and it's not that saying, and I probably know the words to Sir too, but I don't yearn for it. I just don't. And that's a lot of people's song. I hate Blow. I don't want to sit through 6 minutes of let me put this ad. I only enjoy that song live when I see her doing that whole thing. And yeah. And if you want to be honest, Partition even gets a little to me. I just like to see her perform it live when she be doing those little tricks and flips. And yeah, Beyonce know how to do that shit for the live show. But it be certain songs, right? That I will be over it. Like, yeah. Let me tell you how my listening goes when I'm listening to the Pink Print. I can listen to the full, um, I could listen to the full album, the beginning songs, but it's gonna surprise you. Probably after Nicki's verse, even if I make it that far, I'm probably gonna skip Only. Love to see her perform it live though. Love to see it because it's the lyrics, it's vintage, it's older. Like, that's like, not like old Nicki, but it's a hit that was like there and it was a huge song. I'm skipping Only. Yeah, I'm definitely going to I'm skipping it for sure. I'm doing the All Things Go Crying Game. I love it. I wish she performed that song every time that she performed. But I'm skipping Only. Skipping it. Skipping. Yeah. They played it out in the radio. That's why I don't listen to Only. Yeah. But then every time I hear a Drake part, I'll be like, oh, I did really like it when it was in its moment though. Cause he's like, who you really trying to be like? What'd he say? Who you really trying to besides me? Yeah, I really like that. I liked it back then, but it ran its course. And then that's what I call fatigue. That's just it's natural. We all face that with certain music. Just like I felt like it was a time where I felt like I played Barbie Tings, but I play that song every here and there, but I'm more likely to play Chun Li over Barbie Tings. We wore Chun Li out though, just for streaming it. Oh yeah, and then please make sure that you stream Super Freaky Girl. You know, I think it went up like over 1 million plays yesterday, New Year's Eve. I know that I definitely streamed it. My friend streamed it as well when I went over there. So make sure that you stream a Super Freaky Girl. It's on the rise again after the holidays. All of the older holiday songs will be shifting and falling down, and you know, Nicki is going to rise back up. They started Drake and Beef. That started Drake and Meek Beef, I think. You're right though. Only was a dope song, yeah. But it'd be one of those songs where after it kind of exists, I don't play it no more. Like, yeah, Pink Print is my favorite album by Nicki. Right. Happy New Year, Laurent. Haven't been in a live chat last year, but I still listen to your commentary. I can't wait for what's next for 2023. Thank you. I appreciate that. AAW. You singing Rocket. That's not Blow. Wait, I was singing. Yeah, I sung Blow. No, I was saying Blow. I don't. Yeah, and even yesterday I said, please don't play Blow. Just the whole keep me coming, keep me going. It's just too much. It's too much, and it's like it doesn't. It's just. I want to hear No Angel. That's what I want to hear. I want to see her do that live. Like, yeah. I'm excited. Oh, what's up, Pleasure? I see your message. Let's see. Queen, my favorite album from Nicki. She was straight rapping on that whole album. Actually, Tate McRae, and Zara Lawson is so good. Freedom did not get the love and accolades it deserved. Freedom was really good, but Freedom was a part of the re-up. That's why I think that's why when it came to Freedom, it was a really good song, but Freedom was a part of the re-up. It was like that whole with the hell yeah, and you boring as fuck though. Why these bitches in the game so cutthroat? Why they can't just let young Nicki live? Why they gotta feel the rap that no Nicki is not playing? Boss for real came straight from the hood with the cross of hell. That's why these big want to toss the deal. I take it, sign on the dotted line, but I'm quick to check a bitch if she out of line. Shout out Mike Darnell and Nigel. Why these bums so mad that the queen on Idol, huh? Check for that. Bitches intimidated by my aura. We'll read the ass in the GT vodka, sitting on top of mafia money, eating seafood pasta. BET, I was good there. Front row, yeah, always in a good chair. She killed that shit. Yeah, that was a part of. I feel like that song is underrated. Then you know what I'm saying? That was just a part of the re-up. I mean, shit. At least it got a video. People know that. So people know Freedom. I feel like the people who get Freedom will get it, but I don't feel like it got the full push because it was a part of the re-release. Like, you know, it did get radio play though. That whole Queen album was a slap. She was talking about different topics as well. My favorite rhyme was on the fucking Bed of Lives. Like that was one of my favorites. I just felt like she did really good on that shit. Everything you got was my wait. You could never make eye contact. Everything that you was of my contacts, Balenciagas and with the python straps, because you was caught up in the rush and you was caught up in the thrill of it. Put you in the crib and you ain't never paid the bill in it. What is she saying? Put you in the crib and you ain't never put the bill in it. I was killing it. Now you got me popping pills in it. I told baby hit you. I said this nigga bucking because I was doing it for us. I told him fuck the public. Couldn't believe that I was home alone, contemplating overdosing, no more coasting, no more toasting over oceans. They say you don't know what you got. Yeah, she killed that shit. I really love Bed of Lies, especially that first verse, because I felt that. I felt that. The reason why I connected so much with that, right, is because I remember Nicki, she did the BET Awards, right? And people might look at it as a funny moment because she made it as a joke. But I remember when she was just like, she was at home the other day and she was like, she really couldn't breathe. And she was like, she was about to call the did she say she called? Or I can't remember what she said verbatim, but I remember she said she was at home and she couldn't breathe, right? And all of this stuff. Now, that was around the time, like, I remember she performed in Paris and everything, right? Now, if you a person, I personally feel maybe I don't want to say that it's all emotional intelligence, but it is some focusing. But to me personally, if you watch Nicki like that, I remember when Nicki was leaving the United States to go to Paris to perform, I did not see Safari in front of that jet. And to me, I felt this emptiness, right? So it was like for me personally, when she dropped that album, people wasn't even talking about it then, but I said, because you have to realize this. You have to realize this. When Nicki was posting it, she posted on her page when they was leaving to go to Paris to go to perform for Beyonce. That's a huge moment that was when she was like linking with Beyonce. That was like a huge career move. Safari was not in front of that jet. I knew that something was not right. I knew it. I was like, oh. And so when she said that at the BET Awards, that she couldn't breathe and then all of that. Then when she said it on the album and she was saying, I couldn't breathe and you ain't even know it. How come you never show it? It just made all sense to me. I was like, oh, she talking about this shit from the BET Awards. Like, it just connected to me. It did. So Queen was Nicki's Fighter album and Chun-Li was her Fighter song. Yes. To be honest, I think she loves Safari. I think that was a moment in her life and she's just over it, you know? You could love people and just move on. I think sometimes you always will just love you always will have love for people, especially if you dated on that level and you share some form of intimacy. So yeah, you know, I'm trying to arch this plan. Like I'm trying to figure out, right? Like, do I really want to move back to New York? Like I do. I think what I want to do is I want to be able to go back and forth freely because I just don't see like when you move out of where you're from, especially to somewhere that just has a lot of more options and it's just better to me personally, I just feel like it's better. And I feel like Houston has really matured me, but I feel like it's about the people who I've been around though too, and the people who I was exposed to. It's like I feel like everything in your life is really. I can't say it's planned out because sometimes people let anybody just into their life, but um, what will be, and I just felt like it was a reason for that I came here. Everything that happened, it all happened for a reason, and it just did. Are you ready for that cold again? Yep. I love when it gets cold. I hate when it's warm. I hate it. Nicki is really so strong. That's why I hate how these dudes treat her. You're in the room on the song with a legend. Yeah, but she got forced on that song. You already know how that went. Them niggas forced her on that. So let's get this off the screen about the top singers. Kelsey made this post today. She said, I thank God for keeping me aware of the enemy's plans and schemes against me. I thank God I'm able to get in the traps and avoid them. Bless. Happy New Year. Now, what do you think the gal mean when she say this? She said, I thank God for keeping me aware of the enemy's plans and schemes against me. And what Beyonce say? I pray to God he reveal what his truth is. I pray to God he reveal what his truth is. Oh man. All right. So she said, I thank God for keeping me aware of the enemy's plans and schemes against me. I thank God I was able to recognize the traps and avoid them. Blessed. Happy New Year. That would be lethal, long overdue. If your mom still has space, why not make a room there and visit twice a year? Yeah, I would want to visit more frequently than that, though. You know, yeah, I just feel like I want to make it work here. And my mom, she does not want to move to Texas. She told me on the phone the other day. She said I will probably die in New York State. And I was like, I used to be like that when I just was not, open to moving anywhere else. But to me, life is better for me here. It just is. I feel like it's been better. You see so many black people owning, like to me, you might think that this is corny, but I see so many black people doing well with businesses, legit businesses, living in nice homes, driving nice cars, and just doing well and just wanting the best out of life. I feel like in New York, I don't really see people doing that. Everybody's trying to get their next pair of Jordans, and I need to be around people who want more than Jordans and ACG boots and Gore-Tex and Pele leathers. I need to be somewhere else, like, So I felt like this city, it really changed me too when I moved here. I was so materialistic when I moved here. Oh, I only wear polo. Oh, I only wear this. Oh, I only, Nope, fuck that. Especially when you turn into an entrepreneur. I'll shop at Walmart now. And you still not fucking better than me. You still not. You still not. You got to think about how you spend your money. I used to be so wasteful for money. I would go up and I would go up in any store and just be like, oh, be like, it's a polo. That shit 145. I want it. I want it. And just being wasteful for what? Nope. Mm-mm. No. And yo, I'm telling you, when you have to pull in and you got to pull the information, you might not see it immediately when it happens, but you got to pull in from the people around you. And I consider it that I learned from the best because one of my aunts, who I told you, husband has like he's an entrepreneur. He has like some sort of like carpeting business. He had that shit for years. She works for the federal government, federal government. They live in Northern Virginia. They do well. They do extremely well, right? But I asked her, I said, I always wanted to ask you this. I said, you make all of this money. I never see you with like Prada bags, Fendi bags, or whatever. She said, I'm not paying you to, she said, I'm not paying my money to wear to promote you. That was my aunt's mind frame. She said, no, she said, I like experiences. She said, I love technology. I like, she likes tech. That's the world that she lives in, gadgets and shit like that. She said, I'm not, she was like, I don't do that. Nope. But I'm talking about somebody, and this is why I said, like, depending on what age you are, even if you're in your 30s, your trek from 30 to 50, you got to think about it. What you want your life to be looking at that age. My aunt, you got to think about it. You still consider that you need stuff like that when you're in your 50s. I remember my aunt, she told me, she was like, I cut all my credit cards up this week. She said, my house is paid for. My house is paid for. She just was giving us the rundown of just like how she made her life. And she was just like, she said, every 10 years, I get a new Camry. I love Camrys. She said, I go online. I pick my car out. I pay for it. And I set up an appointment to come pick it up. That's how she get her car. That's it. That's it. She said, I go online, I pick out the car, I pay for it, and I go pick it up. She just makes shit seem like very cut and dry. Like, yeah, life is that easy when you got those options like that. It is, but she set her life up like that. I'll never remember my aunt flossing in no designer and doing all that crazy shit. You could think about it. She's a fucking lawyer. I don't ever remember her sending us photos or anything with huge Chanel glasses, and everybody just want to be somebody. And is it that people feel like those shades make them something? I'm not saying that just because people who like, what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is, like, just because you have money, like, are those accoutrements supposed to make you seem that you have money? Like, you know what I'm saying? A person could be rocking all of that shit and not have a dime in the bank. Ask them if they could buy them shades 3 times over. You start to really think about the shit that, like, Jay-Z, they was dropping jewels back then. Jay-Z said, don't buy it if you can't buy it 3 times. Shit, I be putting money into my business. Every time I'm in the store, I'll probably be overbuying shit. I be like, let me get some peanut butter cups. I'm in the store right now. Let me just snatch them so I'm not running later. I just try to, like, I constantly put money into my business. So I'll be like, oh, I'm good. Like, I just constantly dump it. That's one of the biggest reasons why I was like, yeah, I got to stop smoking weed because I want too much. And, I slip up sometimes though, but hold on. Yeah, I slip up sometimes, but for the most part, I think that I do pretty good for myself. I would say, buying mass-produced, overpriced stuff is pointless. Yeah, but these people, they make it seem as though that it. I don't know. They make it seem as though that because you wear certain designers that it boosts some sort of popularity, or it means. Let me tell you something, right? And this ain't the first time I said this. Have you ever grown up and say you've seen somebody in school and you'd be like, I wonder what it's like to be that person's friend, right? For some odd reason, either years later or sooner rather than later, you end up connecting with this person and you realize how stupid they are. And maybe they were one of those Jordan rockers, but they appeared that they was cool. But then once you got to know them, you just realized that they was just like a poop hut, just shitty mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people end up being like that. Like you would assume from how it looks that you think that they got it going on, like with personality and everything, and then they're so shallow. They don't have any like conversation. Like to me, and this could be corny, but I can talk about anything, like or whatever. But certain people, like I feel like it's so weird. Like, have you ever experienced this? And I know that this is probably because we be online talking about like different topics and stuff like that. But when a person just be completely unplugged from like the world and they don't know anything about like anything going on, like no topics or anything, that should just be so weird to me. I'm like, so what do you do all day? Like, I don't know. All rappers did the same thing. Tell Nicki, come on. No, all male rappers would sing. Wait, when Nicki came in game off rip, she was featured on so many collabs before her own album came out. Oh yeah. These girls are doing absolutely nothing to separate themselves from the bunch besides Doja. Doja is really fucking lazy too. She thought that that song with Post Malone, I mean, it did whatever it was going to do, but I don't think it did what they thought it was going to do. Doja, she could go a little harder too. She's just blessed by the algorithm as well. But I feel like she's talented. So, I mean, maybe Doja is getting that praise that I be hoping that, like, you know, because even though I'm not the biggest Megan Thee Stallion fan, what I'm trying to say is Cardi don't deserve that push. Why Cardi deserve it? So yeah, when we see Doja Cat winning and we know that they probably pushing that shit a little bit more, let's not even be mad. We done seen this fucking fake ass Cardi B win for years for no fucking reason. For no reason at all. I guarantee you if Doja got all of that payola push like Cardi got, she probably would have sold out the damn Wireless Festival or would have had more tickets sold. They betted on the wrong one. But it's all because of the confusion and shit that they be doing with the way that they want it to appear, you know? All right, so let's get that off. So oh, I didn't say how I felt about it. So, what is she talking about? So, let me read some of these comments. Wait, I see everybody saying she's the enemy, but was she betrayed first? Am I missing something? Girl, bye. You had your chance to tell your side and choose. Just stop it. See, I think people have a different way of processing data and processing information. To me personally, when Kelsey said this, I thank God for keeping me aware of the enemy's plans and schemes against me. How you know that she not talking about them saying that she was a shooter? Y'all be so quick. Y'all be so. And to me, this is why I said perception is everything. In my opinion, that's what she's talking about. When I read that earlier, that's what I think she's saying. She didn't shoot Megan. I don't think she did. I don't. But y'all reading this in the sense like she's talking to Megan. She's not talking to Megan. But this is just my speculation. I don't feel like she is though. Based on my comprehension, how I'm reading that, I don't think she's talking to Megan. If she don't come and answer it, we won't know. But I don't think she is. You know what just get real confusing to me though? When people be doing shit like I don't like when people just be using God name in vain for like everything. That's very weird to me. Hold on. But she literally was the enemy that had planned schemes and was setting traps for the first text message in the car. Be grateful you got to spend the holidays with your son and family. Tori can't say the same. Okay. Somebody paid this girl for an exclusive interview now. Where's Robert Walters? I thought she was the enemy with amnesia. People crazy. I don't think she's talking to Megan Thee Stallion in this. So rock on with it. We all have different ways of processing. So to me, she wasn't. Trust Kelsey and the bodyguard, honey. That's it. You know what was crazy though too? I'm gonna say this while I'm live. Please make sure that you thumbs up this video if you're still here. A lot of people when they made that comment and they said that the driver or the bodyguard said that they do this all the time. To me, that was sad. And what was he trying to do? Like make Kelsey okay and indoctrinate her into this this type of domestic abuse? Like to me, that was crazy. They do this all the time. That's not cool. What you say? So the baby was right. What Eminem said, quit hollering, why God? He ain't got shit to do with it. Roman's revenge. Yep, exactly. So let's get Kelsey off the screen. I just don't personally think that she's talking to who people think she is. Okay, Joe Butters. Oh, you know that. It's like, how would he? Kyle must have posted that. Look at the caption. Okay, Joe Budden stepped outside with his legs and thigh meat out with a little sass. Kyle be trying it with these captions, trying to low key flirt, hoping that what he said about being bisexual, or whatever, is really true, and that he'll lurk in the DM for all of the love that he gives on your page. We've got 4,000 likes. How many hours ago he posted that? 3 hour. Ice Spice birthday. I don't want to keep that up because it might get hit. Damn, did y'all see that though? So they posted the bruises on Kelsey's body. She had bruises on her legs. Like she had a patch of hair. Was that hurt from the top of her scalp? Hold on. Damn. Her nail was off. That's crazy. Do y'all think that her hair was pulled from Megan? That's why it was like that? I'm pretty sure people going to say yes in the chat. Or do you think that's when she said Tori was yanking her by her hair? Did she say he was yanking her by her hair, or was he yanking her by her collar? You tell me. Hold up. Hold up. Let me go to Shade Room. Give me a second. So what y'all cooking today? I think I want a salad today. I had chicken wings last night, but they was like these pecan smoked chicken wings that Walmart got. Yo, they really, really good. My friend put me onto them. I had that last night, but I don't know what I want to have for dinner tonight. Probably something quick because we about to go to the commercial kitchen location and start the orders. So what Megatron said, Happy New Year's, may the channel reach higher heights this year. May God, thank you, Megatron. I'll read your message fully when I get off of here. Give me a second. Happy New Year's to everyone. I don't even really be in the mood of that whole New Year's going out. Like, I don't really even want to go out on New Year's. Last night I was just brainstorming like my visions for my business. Just, thinking about what I wanted to do. What do I want next? What do I want my business to look like? And a lot of people need to hear this as well.
First, that y'all.
I want to say this, right? You see how we was just over there 3 hours ago. They posted that photo of Joe Butters. They posted this an hour ago. They got 31,000. If you look into the comments on the neighborhood talk, they be having a lot of body comments too. I don't know why people do that. That be making me feel bad. You know what? You want to know why it makes me feel bad? Because it's like it sends a message to people that if they have a page and they're trying to get people naturally into it, that they gotta fake their engagement. Like, why would you want fake comments on your thing? Like, what I'm so happy that with my mind, I seen one of my friends doing this years ago. And what put me onto it was I didn't understand why people were leaving comments that didn't have anything to do with the photo. I thought it was so weird. And I'm like, do people not know that you can tell that this is an automated comment? Like it'll be something like, say a person, they post a picture and they just, I'm going to give you an example. I'm trying to think of something that'll be perfect so that you will understand. Say if a person posted a piece of pizza and then you see a girl who's like a white girl that's not even anybody they know, she leaves a comment under the photo saying, "That's amazing news." Like, what? What does that have to do with a piece of pizza? That should be so weird. Exactly, comment in a wild other language. I never in my life bought followers. Yeah. But it's like we got into a point where people are faking it, because what happens is that people are saying that, oh, in order to trigger these algorithms, you need comments under your stuff. So they do that so that they thinking in their mind that it's pushing them further out there. But I'm telling you, Instagram knows when you're doing that. They do. They know it. I love reading the comments. I can tell when it's a bot. Yeah, but it's like, what does that say about the person's page? It's like, does that mean that you just want more engagement? Like, what the? I don't get it. Anyway, let's play this.
Use the correct term. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Year. 1 year. Why do y'all keep adding that S? Happy New Year's. Y'all want it to be so many years so bad. It's only 1 year we're going into, baby. Why do you want it to be more than 1 year? I mean, time fly, but damn. Happy New Year's is crazy. Stop the S. Stop the madness. Leave the S alone. Leave it at home today. Leave it. Leave it. The S really stands for stop. Stop using me. Aw. Can this be the first January 1st?
All right. So
That y'all.
I love her videos. Let me go to her page real quick. Hold on. She be having some good shit. Let me see. I see Asian dolls trying to ride Ice Spice wave hard. It's like she want that Ice Spice so bad. Let's go. All right. So listen, let's bring this up so I could further talk about Diddy had everybody outside for New Year's Eve. Yo, please tell me. I know we all don't think the same, and it's okay when you think differently. Do you just look at Young Miami as like she's a female rapper, she's here, whatever the case may be? Do you think that all right, Diddy, first and foremost, we don't even know fully like the girl who he just had a baby with, and then Young Miami is here. I just personally feel when you look at things on the flip side, I don't think Diddy's 28-year-old daughter would be with an I think Diddy is, how old is Diddy? 53, 55? How old is he? Let me Google that on the side. No, he was 28 years old when she was born. Diddy age. Diddy is 53 years old. Age. 28. So Diddy was born. So that's like Young Miami. Right now, her age, somebody is born this year and she's going to date them at 53. That shit is weird to me. I don't care what y'all say. I think that their relationship is inappropriate. I don't believe that it's really real to the extent that they making it. I feel like it's good for social media and just for, conversation. But they don't. It's so sad that this would never be his daughter. She would never be up there, especially with his money. She would never be up there, or maybe he would condone it depending on how much money that they had. And no, I think he got enough money. His daughters would never need a man for money. Come on, like, but this is our community. We don't look at it. We feel like it's just, Diddy got a rich nigga. Wish it was me. She got a rich nigga. Who cares? She 28. She got a rich nigga. That's how a lot of people think. That nigga was her age when she was born. Ain't this crazy? 28 is a lucky number. 28, baby. So I would want somebody to ask Young Miami in the interview. So Young Miami, you and Diddy are literally 28 years apart. Could you see yourself dating someone when you get 53? Could you date a 28-year-old? Because I think that's an interesting question. I think it's inappropriate. You ain't Jay-Z and that ain't Beyonce. It's like, I know what she got in mind. Drunk in love. She think that this put her on that status, baby, but that song with you and and JT still ain't selling. Like that, y'all niggas is still not doing numbers like that. And I get the public relationship when it makes sense and when it's supposed to be cute, like Moneybag Yo and Megan for that little short time. I felt like that shit was fake, but I felt like it'd be some social media relationships for a few people. But Young Miami, you're not winning from this outside of the fact of people seeing you look fly and shit like that. It ain't doing nothing for your music career. Granddaddy Balls could never rejuvenate you. Like, you young and popping, it's just like, you're gonna let a nigga who already lived his life up to 53, 28 years more than you? You're gonna let this nigga with all this experience bend you in a way that he did them in the 70s? Bend you, huh? You supposed to be like, you know what? He's a good guy. He's a sponsor, whatever. Like, I ain't gonna like. You should have just kept it business. But to me, this is very telling. 28 years, 28 years. Come on, and everybody thinks they're winning. Miami look good. Everybody happy. He finally got some. And listen, all of the comments, let's see if we see any comments with anybody who feels the way that I feel. And this is why I tell people I will be on an island by myself in the way that I feel. This relationship is very inappropriate. And I don't care what nobody says. I don't give a fuck. A lot of you motherfuckers, a lot of us came from the hood. A lot of us, we want to come into some money when you know what it is. But it's just like, you condoning this nigga was 28 years old. He was her age. I want to know when Young Miami turns 53, will she date a 28-year-old? She probably would though. Shit. She probably would. Damn, like you couldn't get somebody your age, like you couldn't, but it's just like you felt as though that his money status will boost you up, but the shit ain't making you sell more records. It ain't making you sell more records. And this, what's so crazy? I'm gonna say this, and you might think that this is whack, but Young Miami is so pretty, but she's stupid, so it don't even matter to me. Like, it's just like, what she say, whatever. It's like she just say some shit just to end up in a blog or whatever. She's pretty, but she's stupid. It's like, just by the way that she can. And listen, I want to say this. I don't know what promotions, and I know that these big broadcast channels have deals with YouTube, because ain't no motherfucking way Young Miami doing an interview with nobody and it's getting 5 million views and she ain't selling no records. You telling me that 5 million people want to see Young Miami and the music videos ain't going the same way? Who y'all think y'all talking to? Like, critical thinking, critical, baby. That shit is not realistic to me. I'm sorry, because if those people are there and they want to watch you interview somebody so bad with those, my personal opinion, uh poor interview host, whatever you want to call it, skills. I just like, come on. If the interviews is going like hotcakes and they want to see her so bad, then she should be doing tours, independent, all of that, because that's a trigger, that's a sign. But what that is that you getting favored through YouTube. I'm pretty sure I know it is. Come on. I know that they are. I know that they are. They gotta be. There gotta be some sort of promotion, some sort of sponsorship, some sort of push, because I don't understand it. I like the city girls. They just ghetto. Yeah, they're not mainstream. Like, the city girls is gonna hit a certain demographic or whatever. So if you fucking with Diddy and he's supposed to boost you up, how's he boosting you? Because that song with Bryson Tiller, I was listening to Hot 97 yesterday, and just listening to what was kind of like current and hot, and I heard Diddy's song. I think they got a new remix out with Ashanti sounded really pretty on it, but that might be some New York shit that they jacking, but that ain't no worldwide shit like that. Like, Young Miami, the best you can do is get on Granddaddy Balls. That nigga is old enough to be your father. Really. I was gonna think he ain't old enough to be her grandfather, because even if you had a baby at 16, no, he ain't old enough to be her. He ain't old enough to be her grandfather. He old enough to be her father. Shit. Good afternoon, female rapper lead. What's up, Dream Doll? He's using her to make money off her show, and so she can advertise his alcohol. But what I'm trying to tell you is Miss Dramatica, I don't believe that Young Miami, because if you're interviewing people and you're getting 5 million hits, this should be helping your career. Simultaneously, all these people like, oh, this is they should be so pulled in, and this is why I'm saying, like, she was placed in that. And you ever see somebody get a cushion job? A cushion job? Like, it was this white lady who worked at the private insurance company that I worked at, and she had a relationship with the owner of the company. When I tell you, she came there, her hair was nicely combed every day. You could tell she got her hair trimmed. She was really fit. She worked out in the gym all the time, and all she did was go there. She just kept up with the building stuff. It was literally a position created. She ain't really do shit. I tell you, she ain't do shit. All she would do is she would make sure that they brung in, like, the water, the different how they have like the different water, what do you call it, just the water stations. I'll say that, the water stations, she kept track of that. She would order like lunch if they had, like, if they were feeding us, she would be responsible for just light shit like that. That's a fucking creative job. Ain't nobody need to do that. The managers could be doing that on their spare time because they don't be doing shit. You created a position for somebody, and it was known that she had an amazing relationship with the owner of the company. Come on. She's sitting up there with her pretty cut and curled hair every day. This white woman, she was fit. She was fit though. She was like in her 60s, but she looked so young, like maybe not so young in the face, but young in her physique, because she was in that gym all the time, like, and she just took really good care of herself. But I guess that's what happens when you get your knees dirties for the owners. You probably sucking that club dick. What's that, clubhouse, or what they be going? Where do rich white people be going? They be hanging out at the club. What is it called? Whatever that shit is called. We went to one for my mother's retirement. What was that place called that we went to? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I wouldn't be surprised if Jay was behind all of this mess with Nicki's husband and Jennifer. Why you think that? I would think Cardi would be behind it, in my personal opinion. Jay thought he was going to have his way by pushing Nicki out so Megan could take over, but no. I think Jay-Z know that Megan is not good enough, like, as on a Nicki level. Me personally, I wish the best for Megan Thee Stallion. Again, my connect with that is seeing Cardi B get pushed for hot shit, and she's not talented at all, in my opinion. And Cardi knows that's why she's insufficient. But one thing I will tell you that I really do appreciate that Cardi is doing, right? Now, we all know that she might swagger jack Nicki Minaj, and, she might wear and have the looks with her hair. But I really like this. And I hope that I don't think I'm trying to be funny, but I'm dead serious. I like when Cardi wears her hair in those Hispanic hairstyles, and it's like she wears her hair in those bad bitch hairstyles that she probably didn't feel like she was when she was younger. Because now she's got like her face fixed and everything, and she looks prettier. You would be a liar to say she doesn't. I feel like she really tries to live up to that bad, like, Hispanic girl that, how they was like the ones with the pretty pressed out hair and the hair up in the buns when they was younger, because they just got that hair. I feel like Cardi, like, she's taking on that persona, wearing the little ponytails, you know what I'm saying? So she's trying to give out that bad bitch aura that she probably couldn't do 15, 20 years ago. So shout out to her. I do, but Megan needs training, cadence, and substance. Right. I would write for Megan if the price was right. You got to get Party out of there. You just do Party shit. Cardi ain't liking Party. You see, she talking about, I'm just not liking nothing. Like, she's writing it, because ain't no way you write some shit and you don't like it. I got certain things that I like less than other songs, but I like mostly everything that I do. I never heard that. Yo, I remember back then, yo, Remy was so bold. I remember Foxy, how she rapped with her deep cadence or whatever. So I remember Remy was like, what she say? Y'all bitches kill me claiming that you the best, but you take that bass out your voice when I cave your chest. Your 15 minutes of fame that came and left, and I just started bubbling. Y'all bitches are in trouble when one phone call and you finish, cause my squad stayed on the double, man. Yeah, she was coming. I was a little scared back then, but she was popping that shit. I was like, oh, yup. These bitches kill me claiming that they the best, but you take that bass out your voice when I cave your chest. Your 15 minutes of fame became and left, and I just started bubbling. Y'all bitches are in trouble, man. One phone call and you finish, and my squad's take on the double. We got cannons and toy guns and guns that go blam a blam. I don't think the mans and them understand that when my niggas get tight, they'll pop like a rubber band, and when you get shot, it's gonna shock all your other mans. Like when MJ brought out the Summer Jam. See, I'm Remy Ma to tell the truth. See, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, she was coming hard back then. Yup, that shit was crazy. That was the good days of female rap. Now I love some competitive ass bitches because I love Foxy. I was just like, what you gonna say now? She always came back or whatever, and she delivered and let me know that she was the best. But Remy was my favorite too. I love Remy, Nicki, and Foxy. That's just like, I feel like for New York, they all gonna serve a purpose. I feel like with Foxy, she's like the luxury type. She try to spit that fly shit. Nicki, she's lyrical. I feel like she could check all boxes and everything. And I just feel like Remy, she's the streets, and it's like she's gonna make sure that whole street shit, all of that gun talk, everything, just the yeah. Cause from that victory freestyle, yeah, I like. It's just certain things that she would do that I was just like, yeah, she covers the basis for like that girl next door that'll smack the shit out, that's gonna say crazy shit. Nicki is the fly one. Nicki, it's just like I feel like every girl has a different profile within them. Like to me, yeah. So she said, I'm gonna flip the switch to so bitches could see who got the power. First, I got the powder. Niggas used to doubt her. Now they check the curve to see what I jumped out of. You a Doja living in the next man world, and I'm a soldier. I'm like, nigga, get your girl. If the bitch disrespect me, she getting slapped up. Yeah, sideline niggas better back the fuck up. Listen up, I spit this for Christopher, Rios, and Wallace. Them bitches can't stop this. Crazy, can't no nigga try to play me. Instant, make it burn slower than an incense. Like, fuck who your man ho and fuck what you stand for. If you wasn't scared, the fuck your ass ran for, you stupid. This right here is what when she was so like when she was coming at Kim and Foxy, I was like, oh shit, like and this is when it was like the new breed of females coming, and I just felt that shit. What did she say? You pussy, and I knew it. Y'all hoes are so stupid. You so old news, and I'm so exclusive. You told them you respect me. Now tell them I'm the nicest. Because Foxy says she respected, and then she took that shit and flipped it. That's why it's like, you can't even really be saying, like, back then, you say some shit, somebody's going to use that shit against you. Because I remember Foxy was like in an interview that, she respected, I think a few girls said that they respected Remy. And then Remy put in that freestyle, you told them you respect me. Now tell them I'm the nicest. Got to charge a fee because my 16s are priceless. You think you better? Let's battle for your ice, bitch. Battle for your life, bitch. And no offense, but I can't stand a dyke, bitch. See, I really like that. And I at your man, and he told me that he liked that. How you like that, bitch? Yeah, she was coming hard back then. Yeah, why you chit-chatting, thinking it can't happen? Body going sweep up on the shore of Manhattan. Not a problem to rob them. Checks, I cash them. Bitch is so funny. That's why I'm laughing. And then when she got to this part, it was crazy. She was talking crazy to them. Keep letting them gas it, thinking you got it mastered. I'm not trying to take your spot. I'm trying to pass it. Bitches walk around looking like straight plastic. Remy mad thick, nice ass, big ass tits. Oh shit, float, yo. She was going crazy. Keep letting them gas it, thinking you got it mastered. I'm not trying to take your spot. I'm trying to pass it. Oh, she was so smooth. She checked all the boxes. So this is why, like back then, I love competitive female rappers, but all we got now is these BBL rappers, the Lattos, and then you got Gorilla with her deep voice. You think that is so good, and it's not. And people was really gassing this retarded shit, in my opinion. Like, Keep letting them gas it, thinking you got it mastered. I'm not trying to take your spot. I'm trying to pass it. Bitches walking around looking like straight plastic. Remy mad thick, nice ass, big ass tits. She was coming hard at them. Yeah. Yup, bitch, don't let your ghostwriter gas you up because I could hop out the truck and face smash you up. Have you calling your doctor to plaster you up and your plastic surgeon to come replaster you up. Bitch, that's what's up. Don't make me slip slap you up. Get on some Nas shit like, bitch, step your rapping up. Because what you spit is pussy and your songs is trash and I don't give a fuck of what you sold. That shit is ass. That's why I laugh at these hoes. Keep stealing people flow to the point you hit a track and I don't even know. I'm like, it sound like her, but it remind me of them. But I don't give a fuck because I know it ain't Rem. She was going crazy on them. Yeah. And I felt personally she was talking to Fox. She was talking to Little Kim about the plastic surgery shit. But when she said, I don't give a fuck what you sold, because Foxy is one of the ones, if you've been paying attention to her, she always talk about what she sold. So you got to think about it. You have to think the energy. Imagine you love Nicki and then this bitch is really good and she's really coming at her like, oh shit. I love female hip hop. And if it's good, it's good. Latto is not good to me. Cardi is not good. Young Devin is good. London Hill is good. Like, I don't think that I like hip hop female rappers. I like people who spit and who could give you that shit that you thinking about or like some shit that you can relate to. Yeah, but she was coming on that shit. I was like, yo, she came at Kim, and I could tell she ain't really go because Remy liked Foxy, but she would make little like references like, I'm that bitch. I'm only one hit behind you. Yeah, she was talking that shit. What was that one? She did it over the Charlie Baltimore beat too. Cause never mind who I'm signed to. Listen to the rhymes and really understand that you could never do what I do. That's why every now and then I drop some shit to remind you that I'm that bitch. I'm only one hit behind you. Personally, I don't give a fuck about your albums, bitch. Go let your ghostwriter gas you up. Cause I could hop out the truck and face smash you up. Have you calling your doctor to cash you up and your plastic surgeon to come replaster you up, bitch. That's what's up. Don't make me slap you up. Get on some Nas shit like, bitch, step your rapping up because what you spit is pussy and your songs is trash and I don't give a fuck of what you sold. That shit is ass. That's why I laugh at these hoes. Keep stealing people flow to the time I hear the track and I don't even know. I'm like, it sound like her, but it remind me of him. But I don't give a fuck because I know it ain't Rem because Rem is gangster and y'all so funny. Exactly. When did you start to keep it so gully? Please stay commercial because I don't want to hurt you. I'm not your mom's, but I'll beat you like I birthed you. No, we can't collabo. Bitch, I'm not helping you. I hope you get dropped and your label end up shelving you. It's my turn. I demand my respect. Give me my burn. Yo, she was swinging like this. Yeah, I love that shit. She was killing K Slay. Shout out, rest in peace to K Slay. Those was the good days of female rap. And you don't want that. You don't really want combat. You don't want the bomb where your mom's at. You don't want a little nub where your arms at. Go ahead and act up. Get that ass smacked up. You want to be a rapper, fuck around and get wrapped up. Straight mummy style, for acting funny style. I'm in the boogie down with a bunch of bitches running wild. Anything move, we gun it down. People stay asking me, Remy, when you coming out? Soon we just letting Joe do a few 100,000. And then it's Remy season for no reason. I'm leaving bitches barely breathing. Yeah, she was coming hard back then. She was mad. That girl was mad. Yeah, that was that shit. Bitch, don't let your ghostwriter gas you up, cause I could hop out the truck and face smash you up. Have you calling your doctor to cash you up and your plastic surgeon to come replaster you up, bitch. That's what's up. She was hard. She was shitting on bitches. I can't lie. Can't lie. She definitely was applying pressure. So from that current state of hip hop, LaRod, can you do a female rap night? Just playing bomb ass bars, some different artists. I don't even know. Yo, I tried to find that. It was Remy Ma over the what was the name of that one? That was Charlie Baltimore, Diary. Charlie Baltimore got a song called Diary, and Remy did a freestyle over that. But she was going crazy over that shit. I was like, who is she talking to? Yo, she was like, and that's why if you notice where like when she had kind of like co-signed Nicki, and she was just like, and when she did that interview from jail, she was just like, she said, I'll do a rhyme, and it sound like I'm talking to so many people, you don't know who I'm talking to. So it was like, damn, I don't give a fuck on what you sold. That shit is ass. That's why I laugh at these hoes. Keep stealing people flow to the point you hit a track and I don't even know. I'm like, it sound like her, but it remind me of him. But I don't give a fuck because I know it ain't Rem because Rem is gangster and y'all so funny. Exactly. When did you start to keep it so gully? Please stay commercial because I don't want to hurt you. I'm not your mom's, but I'll beat you like I birthed you. No, we can't collabo. Bitch, I'm not helping you. I hope you get dropped and your label end up shelving you. It's my turn. That shit was just so raw and in your face. I was like, she's shitting on these bitches. I was like, damn. So, yeah, good time for sure. What I never heard that freestyle. Wow. Yeah, that was Remy Ma over the Charlie Baltimore Diary beat. Oh, the collard green comments send me. Just finished watching your video. You be so right about Cardi. Yeah, people be sending me messages. Nicki's personal life and her husband is not any of your business. Have you heard that freestyle? Her album was good. What freestyle are you talking about? Duplay Nicki's greatness. I used to love Diamond from Crime Mob. I never really got into her before. Oh, listen, right? And then Remy, she got this freestyle over the Kanye West Diamonds Are Forever. It's talking shit too. She had to. I'm telling you, all of that shit with Lil Kim and that shit is new shit. But when she was going at Lil Kim, yeah, these old bitches, they don't want it. They already know. I gotta watch these young bitches trying to master the flow. Talking about they gonna, yeah. Let's bring that up. Remy Ma Diamonds Are Forever. Yeah, these old bitches, they don't want it. They already know. I gotta watch these young bitches trying to master the flow. Talking about when they make it to the top, they gonna see me. Yeah, it ain't that I ain't impressed, but I ain't pressy. I don't listen to these bitches, but I ain't deaf and I ain't blind. Shorty must be out of her mind. I'm watching all y'all motherfuckers. Yeah, who the fuck wanted it? Got everybody gunning, bitch. Ain't CEO, and that's an acronym instead of them calling us hoes. Yeah, Diamonds Are Forever. Yeah.
I got it from here, it's like damn. See these old bitches, they don't want it, they already know. I gotta watch these young bitches trying to master the flow. You know the ones by the back door, handing me a CD, talking about when they make it to the top, they gon' see me again. It ain't that I ain't impressed, but I ain't pressing. I don't listen to these bitches, but I ain't deaf and I ain't blind. Shorty must be out of her mind. I'm watching all y'all motherfuckers, yeah. Who the fuck wanted it? Got everybody talking, bitch, ain't CEO, and that's an acronym for better instead of calling us hoes. And if you ain't coming with us, then you know you gotta go. I seen them Jeezy and told them I got that snow, yeah. I'm spinning like I'm still in the projects. 2245 apartment 9. I never did lean back and I ain't knowing yet. In my mind, I'm 18 and pun ain't gon' check. I'm banging on the Philly when I lunch on crispy Jordans, match your jams for North Bay smoke 'em. Recording the cute cripples and towers of soundproofing. Still battling the blood, bitches, the sound you got. Smoking me and Raleigh in the lobby, I be polying. Bitches bringing niggas to the block so I can body them. Bitches really hate you cause they heard they have to holler at. But I don't give a fuck, it's in the hood with it's like Spider-Man. Keep it heater, I'm a leader and I got some followers. Told them I'ma take them from the projects to the promised land. And I ain't lying, man. I got the meaning. I got the industry shook. I'm undefeated. If this chick is looking skinny, it's just people heard of Remy. None of these bitches eating. And after ever, she killed that. I got some.
Yeah, let me play that other one. Let's get it on. When she was like, "These bitches kill me, claiming that they the best," but she was trying to come at Foxy, y'all. That was my fave. Like, but I'm telling you, I love the sport. If you good, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Like, let's run it. If you got lyrics, I'm gonna listen to it. If you trash, I'm gonna call it out. So it just is what it is. Fuck that. I feel like this. We all are fans of female rap. Unless I just don't like you. Like I don't really like I don't like Cardi's music. So, but if it's a female rapper, I'll try to give her a chance. Like a lot of people love Flo Milli. I just haven't got there with her yet. I just don't, you know what I'm saying? I just haven't. This right here.
Remy Ma's that bitch, once the champ is here. When I come through, call me Kiss, cause the champ is there. You bitches kill me claiming that they the best, but you take that bass out your voice when I cave your chest. Your 15 minutes of fame became the left, and I just started bubbling. Y'all bitches are in trouble, man. One phone call and you finished, cause my squad stay on the double, man. We got cannons, cameras, and toys that go glimmer glim. I don't think your mans and them understand that when my boys get tight, they'll pop like a rubber band, and when you get shot, it's gonna shock for your other men. Like when S. Dot brought MJ out of summer gym. See, I'm Remy Ma to tell the truth. See, I don't give a fuck. I do all y'all bitches like I did that bitch, Lady Luck.
Yeah, she's coming hard on that. I was like, oh, these bitches kill me claiming that they the best, but you take that bass out your voice when I cave your chest. Your 15 minutes of fame became the left, and I just started bubbling. Y'all bitches are in trouble, man. One phone call and you finish, cause my squad stay on the double, man. She was talking that slick shit. I don't think your mans and them understand that when my niggas get tight, they'll pop like a rubber band, and when you get shot, it's gonna shock all your other men. Like when S. Dot bought MJ out at Summer Jam. Her wordplay was crazy. Do you remember when Jay-Z brought MJ out, when he brought Michael Jackson out at Summer Jam? I like bitches who could spit that shit. Like, that's not just rapping, and this is why I'm saying, like, that's why I come from that era when it's just like when Foxy is like, y'all bitches don't say shit when you rhyme. It's like, what are you talking about? She killed that shit. Y'all bitches kill me claiming that they the best, but you take that bass out your voice when I cave your chest. Your 15 minutes of fame became the left, and I just started bubbling. Y'all bitches all in trouble, man. One phone call and you finish, cause my squad stay on the double, man. We got cannons and toy guns that go blam a blam. I don't think your mans and them understand that when my niggas get tight, they'll pop like a rubber band, and when you get shot, it's gonna shock all your other mans. Like when MJ. Yo, I think that was the issue. When Remy was coming up, she was so fire and that mouth was fly. Like, ooh, it was, yeah. Yeah. So I like that. I like that. So let's proceed. Let's proceed. And that's why I can't believe we here talking about Cardi B. Like, you know, she's just been planted in this industry and she's infiltrated, honestly. I mean, Happy New Year, LaRon. New Year, everyone. What's up, Aisha? Remy bars are so hard. The masculine feminine energy balance is so crazy, though. Yeah. I remember one time she had that shit when she was going at Babs, because remember Babs, she did an interview with Foxy, and she was like, it ain't a use when Foxy is finished and bald-headed Babs better mind her fucking business, and niggas is rats and these bitches is mouses. Where the fuck they at? When you was in the pink houses, I was, what she say? I be in the studio smoking, right in the, you be in the precinct crying, talking to the D, so please, it's me, bitch. She was going hard at that Babs too. Her and Babs, they patched it up. I don't, Remy and Foxy is not cool, but Babs and Babs and Remy, they be at battle rap events and stuff together. So that was good. They got over that. Because I know a lot of times we hold beef based on our affiliation with people. We will hold beef with other people based on who we are affiliated with. That is a real thing. So only a strong-minded person would be able to separate that, because sometimes you take on other people's issues. And I learned that early when somebody made this. I'm telling you, we all learn, but if you really catch on to something, if you catch on to what a person says, you will realize this, right? And this was probably in the early 2000s. And one of my friends said to me, they was like, yo, this person, they tried to get me mixed up with their drama with whoever they was talking about, right? And I remember they was like, your scars are not my scars. And that shit just meant so much to me. So it's like you wasting time trying to like not. And a lot of times people are very manipulative when they don't want you to like somebody because they don't want you to get information showing how bad of a person they are. Anytime a person tells me to avoid a person, I typically will just see, you can generally see if they're just a bad person and you get it. And it's like, okay, this person is unstable. They seem a little unruly. I would, whatever. But if this person seems like, they have like that they're a good individual. Nope, you ain't gonna. I'm gonna see what's going on because it's more than likely you're trying to hold something back from who you really are, and that's what's really going on. That's what's really going on. So yeah, I can't be controlled. So you shouldn't be controlled. Remy is kind of male identified. Scratch off too. She thinks rapping like a dude is cute. It's not. Nicki is so lyrical, but it sounds girly, bubbly, and sexy. Right. Nicki know how to flip it up. You know how Nicki got her masculine flow on the throw your wrists up, pull them bitches up. These niggas is pussy, yet them what? All them dicks is up. With my nil niggas in the all them jigs is up. I ain't in the projects, but all my is up. Nicki got her flows that she do her shit on, but she mixes it up because at first they told her that she had to be hard, and she didn't want to be like that. She wanted to be a multifaceted female rapper. So, and I think that works best for her. So she can switch her flows up even in the song. We've seen her do it multiple times, but with Remy, I loved it because I felt like that was the day. I felt like with Foxy and Remy, those are two female rappers who I felt like before Nicki came, that I felt like could be on a track with a guy and had just as good material, like just as good. Because I felt like Remy was the best on Lean Back. I felt like her verse was the best on Lean Back. I just felt like she was a better rapper than Fat Joe. Me personally. Let's see. Yes, Nicki is still feminine. Yes, the fast Nicki is a queen in the pink print to the female rap game now. Nicki is the most versatile rap game, most player in the rap. She has unlimited flows. What do y'all think about Coi Leray song "Girls as Players"? Y'all see that kind of seems like people are trying to like pick up on it, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be like a lot of big energy. I don't think it's gonna go where she wants it to, but we'll see what happens. Yes, I love her versatility. You can't get into flow. Flow. Who you talking about? Do you like Big Pun? Of course, I love Big Pun. There's something I want to tell you. There's something I think your crew should know. Big Pun is the largest. He's straight from the projects, and that's how we roll. I love that song. Remy has her space for her bars and talent, but it's the older generation. And when I was gone, then I came back. When I came back, and the parent boom, baby blue made back. Taylor Squad, they don't play that. Remon's that bitch, I know you hate that. Can't take that. I stay facts. I guess that's why cats be drilling. Got Joe, got gold, got cargo, got condos out there, we chilling. Now BT wanna know how we live. And MTV wanna fill my crib. No kidding. We get it. We killed it. Admit it. We beats of shit. Can't believe that I did it right. And I did it right. And I'm changing the flow when I spit it right. You niggas ain't ready. It's what they heaviest by me. Yo, she killed that shit. Where's that shit at? What was the name of that? What was that called? I just got an order on my website. Shout out to you. Yes, please make sure that you check out my site, cookieconfidant.com. We have a 15% off sale that is going to be ending at midnight. Please make sure that you read the details. And it does show that we take 1 to 4 business days to process orders, and you will receive your shipping. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. We had the website up in the beginning, so just make sure you check it out. But I wanted to, what was that? It was rapid fire. I was going and I came back, and a brand new baby blue made back. Terror Squad is squad, and we don't play that. Ring Miles, that bitch, I know you hate that. Can't state that. I'll take facts. I guess that's like, got tongue tied.
But I came back, when I came back, and a brand new baby blue made that. Tell the squad, we don't play that. Bring me my that bitch, I know you hate that. Can't take that, I state facts, I guess that's why cats be trailing, homie. Got Dro, got Lattos, got condos, got there, we chillin'. Now we see when now we livin'. MTV wanna film my crib, so kidding.
piece of shit. Can't believe that we did it right. And then we did it right. You hear the change in the flow. When I spit it like a niggas ain't ready. It's really happy. It's ready. Pass up and tell you that we become much up and get them so spaghetti. And that's why people forgetting that cat's pussy. Push me and you go get it. Got diamonds embedded in the front and back of my pants. Don't mean to hurt you, boo. It's reversible. So I can flip it and flop it. I got the sickest watches. Watch it. Ice nice in the bed. This watch I got kids so nice. Never left the box is so crisp. Abstract. Keep me thinking about them. June got a can't get it. Watch how I'm actually figured out. Stay on my job so I can give y'all the bits of my hits.
Hold on. She bodied that shit. Hold on. Can't believe that I did it right in the beginning, right? You hear the change in the flow when I spit it like that niggas ain't ready. It's really heavy. It's Remy. Did she quit that shit? I smoke a spaghetti, and that's why I keep on forgetting that cats is pussy. Push me, you gonna get it. Got diamonds embedded in the front and back of my pendant. Don't mean to hurt you, boo. It's reversible, so I could flip it and flop it. I got the sickest watches. Watch it. The ice nice and the bands is watch it. The bands is ostrich. I got kicks that ain't never even left the box. It's so crisp. Axe crack. Keep me licking the bottoms. Can't get. You ain't got them. Can't get them. Watch how I match the fitted. I stay on my job so I could give y'all the business. My tits the thickest, bits the biggest. You try to this. That shit is so crazy. She went crazy on rapid fire. Hold on.
Right, you hear the change in the flow when I spit it like that niggas ain't ready. It's really happy. It's Remy. Pass up and tell you that we big one. I told up and get them so spaghetti. And that's why I keep on forgetting that cat's pussy. Push me and you go get it. Got diamonds embedded in the front and back of my pendant. Don't mean to hurt you, boo. It's reversible, so you can flip it and flop it. I got the sickest watches. Watch it. The ice nice in the bands. I should have got kicks that ain't never even left the box. It's so crisp. Axe back. Keep me looking about them. You got a can't get them. Watch how I match the fitted out. Stay on my job so I can give y'all the business. My tits the biggest. It's the biggest. You try to this is I'ma make sure that your nigga biggest. Yeah. She killed that. That was that most anticipated run. Hold on a second. I like this though. The most anticipated. She was talking shit to these rap chicks. Like, turn it up louder. Most anticipated. Something about Remy, nigga. Look, I ain't thinking about bitches. I'm on the road on promo tour. You in the hood fucking for free, straight promo whore. Bills on your butt, that should be a local store. I seen you prostitute bitches on the promo tour. I had a few exclusive spots, but they ain't low no more. I heard you stop by, now I don't go no more. I sent 40 cow shots through your Bobo door. And yo, I rock more Chanel than that Coco girl. You want knockoffs, acting like it's really a Gucci. I hopped out the Porsche in a million Poochie. Walked up in the corner store to get me a Lucy. And now I don't even smoke this shit on your groupies to get it round paper bags so I can sit on the stoop seat. Don't get more hood than a girl with a truth like Keisha and New Jack City the movie. Rockabye baby, you niggas is Poochie. And I got that crack, I don't know nothing about snow bunny. Gray bait, pure white, call me a snow bunny. Never fight a gun, I keep you so gully. I don't fight like my saunders will pay over money. I'm conceited, Rem could never be ugly. I take a Chinese chick ass for a face like Bucky. Women is crazy, I must really be that bitch. I could have time to pipe cap and y'all on this dick. You watching me rob, I washed up video chick. And how
yeah, she kind of. I can't condone that part because she was like, "How I'm arguing with Fox," and now she can't hear shit. So I can't condone that part. She said, "What she say?" Hold on.
Matter of fact, don't even ask me.
She said, "Matter of fact, don't even ask me nothing about nobody with a tit, some pussy, some ass, or a clit." Hold on.
I'm nobody with a clip, a pussy, a ass, or some tits. I ain't gay. I can only tell you about dick. True, and that's words to the saliva in my mouth. I spit.
That was crazy how she did that because she was talking about female rappers. Like, don't ask me about none of these bitches. She said, "I ain't gay. I can only tell you about dick."
And I'm arguing with Fox and she can't hear shit. Matter of fact, don't even ask me nothing about nobody with a clip, a pussy, a ass, or some tits. I ain't gay. I can only tell you about dick. True, and that's words to the saliva in my mouth. I spit that shit like none other. Fuck your baby mother. You piped in the crib. I wipe my pussy with the baby suckers. Yeah, I'm crazy. I know bitches hate me, but really I don't love them.
Y'all can't break me. She killed that shit. And then that every day I'm fucking them. Every day I'm bugging them. Every day I'm bugging them. Yeah. I think the label don't give her a lot of control. I can't believe she fumbled that Columbia deal she just dropped. She's not on Columbia no more? Let me bring up Latto's trip on the stage. Latto trip on the stage. A Latto drip on the stage. They ain't posted on here. What's going on with them? Hold on. Let me refresh that. Give me 1 second. Young Miami. Maybe the neighborhood talk ain't gonna post it. They on that Kelsey shit though. That Kelsey is let's see. We didn't see anything over here. Let me go to Latto. Big Latto. It must be something with the alg. Wait, here it is. Latto almost trips, and then she took a dip. Let me bring that up. Latto. Happy New Year's to everyone. Remy Flow was better in the past. I just started bubbling. Y'all bitches all in trouble, man. One phone calling you finished because my squad stay on the double. She played that shit off good though. That's crazy. Was this the same party where Cardi performed? Let me hold on a second. Stop. Get this shit off my screen. She doing some oopsie days. Boo. Cardi B performed. Cardi B performed. She had to perform. Latest. Damn, they don't got no video footage of it? I don't know what's going on with this shit. I feel like when I'm on my one Instagram account, I see certain things, but over here, like they bringing up shit from the Miami, from when they were at the Art Basel. There was a performance last night when she was on the pole. I don't know, for some reason I can't find it. Did they delete the videos on it or something? They need to let it go for real about ABC dummy rap skills. It is true that Nicki wrote her verse for All the Way Up. No, she didn't write her verse for All the Way Up. Who said that? I don't think she did. Do you think that would actually happen, that an artist who puts that much type of like stress into writing? I don't think either one of them would let, I don't know if it was something that was possibly sampled, that probably could have played in it if Nicki was on something that was sampled, but I don't think that nobody wrote any lyrics for anyone. Someone said it on. So they need to let it go for real. So see. She did a Holster second. Nicki had a bigger comeback. She was Remy Ghostwriter on her album, but no one peeped that. Oh man. So I heard she dropped her, had $1 million deal. What time is it? It was 4:34. Yeah, so let me bring this up with Doja Cat. Give me a second. Or did I switch that out? Give me a second. I didn't put Young Miami, but I did talk about her though, so it is what it is. I want to bring this Doja Cat article up because she had to file a police report. Let me get into that. So Doja Cat's alleged death threat triggers criminal probe. So I want to share this article that TMZ wrote. Let me see. All right. So Doja Cat alleged death triggers criminal probe. All right, Doja Cat, the Say So singer, is saying hell no to an alleged threat made on her life. Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department sources tell TMZ Doja was in a private chat earlier this week with some fans when one guy started getting weird and Doja gave him the boot. So we're told the man, who law enforcement says lives outside California, did not take kindly to getting kicked out of the chat room, because our sources say he then got back into the chat and threatened to kill Doja and claimed he would see her soon. Wow. That's crazy. Our sources say that Doja called police and the cops took a report of the criminal threat. We're told that Los Angeles County Sheriff is now investigating. We're reached out to Doja's camp. So far, no word back. So that's crazy. I think a lot of people say things online that they don't think, they can, even if you delete it, it's forever. You know what I'm saying? So that's fucked up that, but maybe she shouldn't even be in those situations. What's this on the side? Oh, that looks cool. Oh, that's how Insomnia. See, they boxes are plain. See, that's what I want to do for my business and going forward. You see how their boxes are. I want to do that for mine, but maybe I'll have to make my maybe I'll make my product. I'll make thinner cookies so they won't have to be like that big. Maybe I'll do that. It depends. I'll see. But that's what I want to focus on is like branding for my business in 2023. So yeah, please make sure that you check out my site, cookieconfidant.com. Put it in the beginning of the video so you'll see that. So hi, Mental Texas is having a blessing. Oh yeah. That's Miss Francis. That's what's up. All right. All right, so let me stop sharing that. So we spoke about that now. So yeah, please make sure that you stream Super Freaky Girl, Nicki Minaj, Rising. A lot of people were streaming it for New Year's yesterday, but make sure that you stream it. You're gonna rise on the Billboard charts. Wasn't we like number 50 this week? So let's just hope that it stays, keeps staying on the charts. The more that it stays on, the more that it adds to, her longest charting radio songs, whatever. So just keep supporting, keep streaming, keep Shazamming. And yeah, it should be easy. I like Super Freaky Girls. Like I feel like I haven't even had to play it out so much and stream. I don't even feel fatigued when I stream it because it's like I don't overplay it. In the beginning, of course, we was going hard, but I felt like radio really served this record. It did its job with that record, and it did good. It stayed in the top 10 for how many weeks? Somebody let me know. How many weeks did it stay in the top 10? And it's still charting. It's going over 20 weeks now. So what? Super Freak Girl's been getting radio play it deserves. You can also do paper bags like totes. Yeah. And I also want to do gift style. I want to do gifts as well. And I need to figure out what that looks like. And yeah, I'm going to do a whole facelift to my website as well. And, make it look like, I'm not going to share too much, but you'll see soon. But I got to put it in motion, brainstorming it out. But you got to actually make it happen. So that's just what's going to be on my, on my agenda. Super Freaky Girl. So you can also, Doja need real friends. She's always in the chat rooms or on live talking nonsense. I think that makes her feel like how she felt before. Maybe that inspired her before. So she feels as though that she wants to be on there. Maybe she feels as though that she used to, you never know what quirky little things that people do. You never know what quirky little things that people do that gives them inspiration. Like I'm telling you, when I first used to write when we was younger, I remember when I moved away from the house that we grew up in, but sometimes I would go and I would just sit in my car on that block and I would just write like, lyrics or whatever the case may be, just being inspired by being on the block that I spent like most of my life on. So you never know what people do that inspires them, or maybe it's something that brings comfort to her. It's just probably just went left. Like, she didn't have no control over him getting mad and wishing death on her. So, she's Super Freaky Girl using all your devices. Yes. So, yeah, it's 4:40. I'm about to get up out of here. Look, I tried to find a video of the, check your DMs. Okay. Let's see. I'm convinced Doja doesn't have friends. Damn. She has writing credits on the album. It may not have been a hook, but her name is still there. And that's wild. Yeah, it might be a sample or something like that. Yeah, I gotta, so what I'm projecting. So if I start at 5, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we got to grind. So I'm about to meet my homeboy right now at the commercial kitchen space so we can get it in. I want us to do at least 10 dozens tonight, and then tomorrow when we wake up, we're gonna do probably like another 10. So we just gonna move. I want to do a heavy drop tomorrow, like on my orders. So shout out to everybody who supported too, you know. Um, yeah, I should have been doing what I'm doing now. Like I switched my whole business model. I switched it around because we used to do delivery and we like to do that. And to be honest with you, right? So some of my customers who do like they place it for shipment or whatever, right? Depending on how close they are, if we're in the area, we will like bring it and still deliver it to them. But those are, I consider those, see, you know, I like behind the scenes of a business, they can grandfather people in. It's like I have certain customers who are repeat customers in my, like not really the analytics, but the website that I use, it separates the people who are reoccurring customers. They just show you like certain things. So I think even when I do change, I will keep certain things the same for my repeat customers because I have a lot of those. So what I'll do is like even if I raise my prices, right? I'll have like a system in place to where my repeat customers, they'll be on an exclusive email list where it's probably right now, I probably have about 500 reoccurring customers that and this you have to think about it, I've built this up since 2017. So I have about 500 reoccurring customers. So as that continues to build, like I'm going to reach a cutoff point, and those people don't buy all the time, but they have showed behaviors that they have purchased over and over and over. So, but what I'm trying to say is, it's like maybe it'll be certain things that I'll keep exclusive. Like, say right now for a dozen of my Reese peanut butter stuffed cookies is $30, but then say maybe in 2 months if I update my website and that changes to $50, that they'll still have access to those old rates. Like, you understand what I'm saying? They'll still have access to it, and I have a list and it separates that, and I'll know who's who. So, you know, I think that I'll do things like that because you want to keep the people who have constantly paid in. And I do little tests too, because it's this one guy, he always orders for his businesses and stuff like that. And what I do is I check the list and I check to make sure his name is there. I just know certain ones of my customers by names. Like, yep, I know that they're on the list. And that's how I know it's real. And it really does separate everything. So yeah, I want to do certain things like that because I want to, that's how you build rapport with people. And they're like, oh, they'll feel exclusive and be like, they'll feel like they have a deal with, with my business. And they'll be like, yeah, because I know that I can get it at this. And, it'll be kind of like a forever type of discount. I'll have to figure out a way to do it where it can be automated when you don't have to contact me all the time. I have to figure that out. Maybe that'll be like an extension, an add-on or something, but I'll figure it out. Let's see. She really do think I'll be trying to cancel herself. I think she don't want to think for real. How many times she says she wants to quit. Are you talking about Cardi B? Starting to get off right. Yes. She's trying to, trying to. It's not right that she got threatened, but she needs to stay out of the chat rooms for real. Yeah. But maybe she goes there and she gets some sort of understanding from human. Like what I'm trying to say to you is like, maybe that's her human interaction that gives her the ability to write songs. You never know why people do what they do. That's what I'm trying to say. But I used to do that when we moved out. And my friend even told me one time, she said, you got to stop going over there. She said, why you be going sitting on the block over there? Because I would be going over there in my car, I'd be smoking my little weed and I'll be writing to instrumentals. And I would just be like on my block. Like, you could just pull over and just, yeah, I would just do that sometimes. She was like, stop going over there, like whatever. So eventually I just stopped doing it. But I would go over there to feel inspired and feel that energy because I grew up over there. You know what I'm saying? So poor Cardi literally seeks out negativity. She really do. I think she's trying to cancel herself. I'm trying to think what I want to eat. I ain't about to eat. I'm about to wait. I'm about to go to my friend's house later, but I'm about to we need to meet up and do these orders, and then I'm gonna meet up with my friend later. But yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. My bad. I couldn't find the stripper shit from Cardi from the New Year's Eve party. But if you've seen it, you've seen it. It's like, Cardi, you can't get away from the pole. It's like, damn. It's like she gotta just throw that memory, like, I'm the stripper hoe. I'm the, this is where I came from, and I can still go back. Like, why would you? It's like she glorifying that shit. That shit is weird to me. I don't think Doja cares anymore, to be honest. Oh, you think so? I think Doja. You don't think Doja cares about fame? Oh man. Man, so listen, shout out to all of y'all here. Please thumbs up the video. I'm about to get up out of here. Please make sure that you subscribe. Please thumbs up. Leave your comments below in regards to anything that we discuss. Do you think Young Miami and Diddy is really a flex though? Like truly, honestly, do you think that that really is something that do you think Diddy's daughter would be dating a man 28 years older than him? Like older than her? How do you think he would feel about that? Young Miami think that she's winning, but you fucking with a nigga who's experienced, seen the world already. Like, come on. If that is really true, if he just had a baby too, like that's just reckless. And it's like she just wants to be a part of it, just to be in the mix like a motherfucking ingredient. But she don't realize she look funny like comedian. She don't realize it. She just want to be there because nobody else is gonna like, you know. I don't know what Miami is going, but not give it a city, girl. Yeah. So listen, I appreciate you, Miss Dramatica. Yes, please make sure that you check out my website for cookieconfidant.com. Please make sure that you read all of the literature on there before you check out. In regards to shipments and everything. Shout out to the people who have supported already. I hope all of y'all have a blessed year. I hope you set some goals this year and just try to meet them as much as possible. Like people, I just want to say this: people start new businesses every day. People, they start new businesses every day, and you just never know. You got to think sometimes. So a lot of the times we do things that we love to do. Like me, right? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. A person might undermine a lot of things that they've done, but when I went to school, like middle school, and first middle school, we got introduced to home ec, right? Did y'all ever have the home economics, home ec? We had the home ec course that we had to take, but in that course, we also got to cook too sometimes. Did y'all ever do the cooking in school? So I like to do that. So, and I love to cook at home too, because my mom, she raised us all. I was making spaghetti when I was like in 7th grade. I could make spaghetti for the whole family. Brown the ground meat, cut up the onions and peppers. My mom would say sometimes, "Oh, you cooked the peppers was just a little too big or whatever." So I went through that, but I knew how to make spaghetti. Yeah. So I made spaghetti for, I've cooked. So what happened is when I got into high school, I got into culinary arts. So that is why I'm able to have a business that I have. So a lot of people, they feel like what I'm trying to say is that you've done so many different things in your life that you don't give yourself credit for, things that you are actually good at that you don't even really pay attention to. I don't give a fuck if that wasn't a college degree. I did culinary arts in high school for 2 years. That was a skill that got me comfortable with being able to measure up and do stuff. That's why it's like I'm one of those people, like you might be one of those individuals who, like, for something so simple, right? You might be like, I don't know how to make rice. And a person like me, the way that I process it is that you don't know how to follow directions, because if you follow the directions, if you just got yourself I promise you, if you just got a measuring cup and you just follow the directions, just follow it, and maybe just a little bit, turn down the heat just a tad little, just watch it. I promise you, you will make good rice, but you got to try to do it right though. It's like they don't make directions just for people to just, dump in rice and put 2 cups of water when you only needed 1. Like, you understand what I'm saying? A lot of people do shit wrong. They just they don't know how to follow directions. And that'd be the biggest reason why a lot of people don't know how to cook. I don't like listen, let me tell you this. My mom, I felt like every era got better and better. My mom told us how when she grew up and her parents ain't have money, they ate a lot of beans growing up. My mom, she didn't feed us beans like that. Only time we really had beans is if she made chili or if we had black eyed peas and rice, like stuff like that. We didn't eat beans because my mom, she said they grew up poor. They was never on welfare, but they grew up poor. So we ate a lot of pasta and rice, right? But one thing about my mom, she did not like any overcooked pasta, any overcooked rice. And when I grew up having it like that, I would understand, like when I would go somewhere and I'd be like, damn, they overcooked that pasta. But you might appreciate it because you might not even look at it like that. I don't like overcooked pasta. One of my homeboys, they made really good macaroni and cheese, but they would overcook the pasta a little bit. But the mac and cheese was just so fucking good that I ain't pay attention to it. In that situation, it wasn't overcooked like that, but Yeah, I like al dente pasta. I like al dente. Yeah. Washing it out in cold water will fix it. I don't really rinse my rice though either. Gangsta Boo has dry. What? Undercooked is just bad. You lying. Please don't say Gangsta Boo passed away. She passed away? Wow. Oh my God. Gangsta Boo did pass away. Hold on a second. I got a case for spitting in the motherfucker's face. Me and my ace, chrome calico, strapped to the waist, 100 in the brick flashing, which y'all motherfuckers eyeing me for. Alias China White and Gangsta Boo on my right, and me a X on my left, where y'all motherfuckers thugged up. 34 teared off and tear the whole motherfucking club up. Tear the club up for me. I said it's motherfucking trench for bitches. That's crazy. Rest in peace, Gangsta Boo. They found her dead on her porch. Where's the post from Say Cheese? Yo, hold on. And then she just do that song with Latto. Damn, that's crazy. Gangsta Boo. Give me a second. I want to bring this article up. Let me stop sharing that. And then let me bring this up real quick. All right, so Memphis rapper Gangsta Boo found dead. 3-6 Mafia group member confirms. Damn, come on, man. All right, so Memphis rapper Gangsta Boo found dead. 3-6 Mafia group founder confirms. All right. So Memphis, Tennessee, a Memphis rapper was found dead Sunday afternoon. Lola Mitchell, 43, otherwise known as Gangsta Boo, was found dead at approximately 4 p.m. Wow. Gangsta Boo was the second woman member of the Memphis hip-hop group 3-6 Mafia. DJ Paul, the founder of 3-6 Mafia, confirmed her death via his Instagram. The cause of death is still unknown at this time. Damn. So rest in peace to Gangsta Boo. That's fucked up. Does anybody know, like, was she I guess it will come out if they release it, if it's something that we can, know about. But shit, I hope it wasn't like, well, let me say I don't hope anything. It could be anything. So what? Yeah. Rest in peace to Gangsta Boo. LeBron, do you listen to Jungle Pussy? I think I heard her name before. The name probably just made me like, I don't know. So listen, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. This is your boy LeBron, female rap elite. Rest in peace to Gangsta Boo. Condolences to her. Sending my condolences to her family, friends, people who love her, fans. Listen, go hard. Life is not promised for us. Make sure that you control, like, me personally, I feel like I needed to do better with what I spend my money on. Like, as far as like, that's why I have cut back a lot on smoking. Like, I don't smoke a lot of weed that I used to, but I cut back so dramatically that, like, after I got like a little bit left, but I'm not going to be getting any more after I kind of put my mind and made my mind up. So all of my money that I have, I want to make sure that I keep reinvesting back into myself. So that's really important for me. So just make sure that you invest in yourself, because nobody is coming to save you in this life. They not. Nobody is coming to save you at all. So she was a part of 36 Mafia. Yeah. All right, y'all be blessed. This is your boy LaRon, female rapidly. If you still here, subscribe, thumbs up the video, leave your comments below. I'm out. Peace.
Exit 6. LaRon. Best me. Yeah. Let's go. I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me when they bet against me. Then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove? I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. We send our love to you. Yo, I face myself in verses. They just okay with verses. I want the best me, so I figured I'd create the version with bald tires, y'all liars in them lanes just swerving. My wordplay be perfect placement. I know it makes you nervous. Couldn't pay my mom's back, even with the latest purses. You prayed away them curses all them days you stayed in churches. Your little boys, I know you hated how we played the cursing. That rap music draw influence and it plays its purpose. Enriched our lives, never basic when these raps will surface. I know how to rank you for it. I love you and I thank you for it. Mommy, you give us your last. I'm putting you first. I'm sorry for the things we did that cause you to hurt. It go. I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me. I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me when they bet against me. Then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove? I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. We send our love to you. Yo, a prized possession, but not picture perfect. I give advice over our meals because I think you're worth it. I'm flawed like your name when I write it out in cursive. I know my angel's lurking, even if I ain't attend your service. Help me complete my purpose, keep me safe from them jealous ones that can't tell us none. Haters be like them broke hitters with that dirt weed who can't sell us none. Rap game, everybody wanna deal. What the hell is this, a sale or something? The way they ride them waves, gonna mess around and get a sale or something. Defeating all my weaknesses, I don't even know what week it is, but the best is yet to come. I know it's hard for you to see it big. The hurt and loss and trauma is still strengthening up my armor. It's still people wishing me bad. I know they still getting that karma. Listen, I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'm coming for everything. I put that on everything. You deserve the better things. I deserve the better things. When they go against us, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me. I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me when they bet against me. Then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove? I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. We send our love to you. I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me. I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me when they bet against me. Then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove? I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. We send our love to you.